Hello, and welcome to the Ascension of Farrahdor.
Welcome to Ascension, Farrahdor.
Are we leaving this up on the big screen?
No.
Oh my God.
I can take that away.
Oh no, I don't want to gaze upon. No.
I like to look. I like to look in frame and all
Yeah,
that
I like
nonsense.
to look
Well,
at
don't worry.
myself.
You, not unless you horrendously mess the cameras up, the frame's not going to change.
Oh,
So,
I was.
You're in.
I know. I so nearly. Josh, what do you think?
Very
Really
good.
interesting.
Oh my God.
Very
So
good.
poignant.
Nice.
You guys didn't hear that because the microphone isn't near.
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
but we all
'cause-
heard.
Yeah, we all heard.
Yeah,
Move
yeah.
the microphone close to his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh my gosh.
Oh well, I could. For the bit, I guess I could. I'll just unplug it because the wire won't let it go that far.
Silent or silenced?
To be fair, it's Josh.
Yeah,
Unplug
you know
his mic.
what? Yeah. Nice. Little bit lower.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's perfect, isn't it?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice. You say whatever you want, King.
Nobody can fucking
And-
hear.
And he will.
Yeah.
And he will.
And he does.
Oh, he will. And he
You
does.
can't stop him.
You can't stop him. He's a wild one. I'm
Wild
just
card.
popping a little
Yeah, Miley Cyrus singing
nondescript
2002.
energy drink.
Why did
Whoa.
you say?
Nice.
What did you say? My Monster Energy drink.
My nondescript.
And here's me, the monster, branded monster.
See, I didn't hear it when he said it, but when you said it, I thought you said my monster energy.
That's definitely not what anyone said.
My monster branded energy drink.
Let's stop saying that word so early in our video.
Oh man.
Let's
Yes.
leave that stuff out of here. How about that?
Oh yes, Josh. Unfortunately, not feeling very well. Everyone, please send him your best wishes. Hope you get well soon, Josh. For the time being, you're unplugged. So,
Yeah.
how is
Positive
everyone?
vibes only.
How is everyone? How are we all doing?
I'm good, thank
It
you.
feels like
Good.
forever since we played D&D, doesn't it?
5,000,000
has-
years.
It does feel like 5 bajillion years
Yeah.
since we
How
played
long
D&D.
has it been? It's
5
been
years.
2 weeks.
3 weeks.
Has it been 3 weeks?
It was
3
before
weeks.
Christmas. It was not the week of Christmas, the week before
Christmas, right? Yeah.
Was it?
Let me have a
That's
look.
like the
The night
might
before
have been
Christmas.
a 10th.
So
Yeah, like 18th, 19th. 19th, maybe. No, I can't.
17th we played.
God. Well,
Yeah, so it's been 1, 2,
Damn.
3. This is 3 weeks since we last played.
long time.
Wow.
Goodness,
Damn.
goodness
So-
gracious me.
Good to be back. Good to be back on track, back on schedule. Can't wait
Yeah.
to play every week. Can't wait to just. This is our what? 37th, 38th session.
Was it?
Is it?
Was that 37th episode
No,
or
no.
37th session?
42.
Oh.
So this is 43. This
Oh, yeah,
session.
yeah,
So
yeah.
47th
Sorry, the
session
ones that
was
have gone
30th
up.
episode.
Oh,
Okay.
Ones
because
that
it'll be
have gone up for-
38.
Yeah,
Damn.
something like that.
Maybe.
Wow, we
Damn.
But
like
yeah.
thinking back to the beginning of this campaign feels like a different campaign.
Yeah.
I know.
Doesn't
It does.
It's insane.
Doesn't it?
Like we've never played a game for this long.
No.
We're coming up on a year of playing this game, aren't we?
Crazy. Like,
yeah, we started. Oh my gosh, we started the 8th of January.
Yeah,
We
we
start
started-
a year tomorrow.
It's
This is
a
our
year
longest-
tomorrow.
This is our longest
Oh my
campaign ever.
gosh.
Wow.
Crazy.
I don't tend to run particularly long campaigns, so this is the longest campaign we've ever done now.
That's wild.
Oh my
It's been a
gosh.
year.
I've never run a campaign this lasted a year.
No,
No, you haven't.
that's crazy.
I think 8-9 months has been the longest you've ever.
Yeah,
campaign.
yeah, that's absolutely insane. Well,
Holy
happy
hell.
year to
Yeah.
Farrahdor.
Oh, happy year.
Goodness.
Anniversary.
Wow, that's crazy.
Crazy.
And to think we're not even like, it feels like we're still so in the infancy, right? Like, maybe not so much now, but
I don't think we're in
like-
the infancy. I think we're going to start to. I think we're in the middle now. We're in the middle. We've gone through the intro. All that's done, and now we're in the.
The mid game.
We're in the
thick
mid
of
game.
it.
Yeah. All right. Before we get into it, we have to say a big thank you to today's sponsor, Tabletone. Margaret, take it away.
Thank you so much to Tabletone for sponsoring this episode of Farrahdor. As you've seen, we use Tabletone very well. To be fair, we use Tabletone exclusively now on the actual play, but especially in the sponsored segment. So everything that you're going to hear audio-wise, apart from the sound of our wonderful voices and Josh's, everything audio-wise is Tabletone. Tabletone is an immersive studio-quality adaptive soundscape. It was built with game masters in mind for creating immersive flowing soundscapes that can be tweaked and changed in real time, literally at the click of a button. You can fluidly shift from calm exploration to intense combat with quite literally a single tap. It is an app that you can download. There is a big spinning wheel. We know how much we love wheels up in here. And it's honestly, in terms of... love a wheel.
Love a good wheel.
Wheels.
Love a good wheel.
When they invented the wheel, best time ever. Best day ever.
Everyone says sliced bread, but I'm always saying the wheel.
The wheel.
I'm saying the wheel, man.
I'm always saying the wheel, bro.
I'm saying the wheel.
It's really good.
It sure is, bro.
But you guys have said ever since that we've started using table tone, the actual immersion for our games in terms of the audio is top tier.
Yeah.
And it's Jack being able to just, as we're moving from a situation where, again, we're chilling out in a tavern to maybe hearing something else and moving into a combat, the fact that you can so easily just click in between all of them and you can change the intensity, you can change the mood, you can change the actual like foley of the sounds.
Yeah, I can add in extra sounds.
Yeah, as well as the actual audio, like the actual music behind it. It's absolutely incredible. You can download Tabletone for free now with absolutely no commitment at all. Simply go and download the app on the App Store and you're good to go. They currently are working on like a pack system where they have all of the typical packs from fantasy to sci-fi to horror. By the way, some of them are called Raged Wastelands and Marsh of Mischief. If that doesn't
Marsh of Mischief, let's go.
That goes crazy.
If that doesn't tickle the pickle, I don't know what does.
I
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
go there.
One of our mods is running a
Curse of Strahd game.
It's on
Yeah.
the horror pack, and there's like, this is so good.
Yeah, and truly, it really, really, really is. So please go check out Tabletone for yourself. And if you would like to purchase anything, please use our code Eldritch20. You get 20% off your entire purchase throughout the whole store as well. Thank you so much to Tabletone. And again, that is code Eldritch20 for 20% off.
Thank you so much, Tabletone. To be fair, at this point, even episodes aren't sponsored, I still use it.
Yeah.
Because it's just so good.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
just so good.
It is.
All right.
I'm going to spend the entire episode looking at you in this little gap between the microphone and the
I
giraffe.
can't wait to have unbearably serious like roleplay with you, and we're just like,
Should
I
we?
can't wait for Theo to fail his death saving rolls and you have to discuss his final moments.
sorry, Matthew.
Why don't you put the mic down so you don't have
No,
to?
that's okay. The mic,
You don't have to duck and
it's
weave.
actually
Yeah.
a perfect window.
It is
Oh,
actually, yeah.
well, can you take a picture of him through it?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Should have brought the gnome hat, put the gnome hat on him.
Verbal in my gnome hat.
Perfect. What does yours look like?
Oh,
Mine looks like that. Mine's perfect.
Yours as well.
Yay!
So cute.
Show him.
There he is in the middle.
Turn my brightness down a little bit.
Let me see. Oh, that's so cute.
Perfectly in the little window.
Why is that the cutest little thing I've
Oh,
ever
he's a little
seen?
cutie.
Okay.
Oh my
A cutie
goodness.
So,
Josh gets kicked off just so he can keep the giraffe.
yeah, Josh, sorry, mate. You
Yeah,
got to sit on the floor.
Put Josh outside.
We've all got ourselves a little cup of tea ready.
Yay.
Cheers.
I have the straight out of
Right.
hell today.
Yeah.
I have
We
my
will
renewal
shift over the music.
Oh.
Sorry, everyone just heard me slurping there. Good
That's what they come from.
And are we ready to play Dungeons and Dragons? Thank you so much to all our patrons and YouTube members.
You have no idea how much we appreciate your support.
Gain exclusive access either on Patreon or become a channel member here on YouTube for perks like channel badges and emotes on YouTube.
You get 2 extra and exclusive monthly live streams, including a roundtable with a cast of our D&D actual play, The Ascension of Farrahdor, for all of your burning questions.
As well as an intimate D&D advice live stream where we can answer your D&D questions in depth and one-on-one.
If you would like to support us directly and gain access to these perks, check the link in the description to go to our Patreon or simply click the join button here on YouTube.
Thank you. Okay, so where did we leave off last time?
Couldn't tell you.
Wishes from the wish
Couldn't
god.
fucking tell you, honestly.
The wish from the wish god.
The wish from the wish god.
Yeah.
We all got
Interesting.
wishes.
On Wish Island.
On Wish Island.
Yeah.
Wish from the wish god on Wish Island.
Okay.
So we started off. We had just arrived at the island. We had just fought off a angry pack of Kuator that now believe that silence is their god.
At all.
And we had met one of the locals here. We had met our good friend Almeen. And he had let you know that he is from the main island, which is called Badachi, and he has come over to this island called Shotor because he was trying to find somebody called Speaker Kaldas. Because the Preserver had been taken by the Lavender Queen to basically try and starve her out to give her what she wants, which was access to the Oracle, Almine was coming here to try and lean on sort of second in command, which was Kaldas. Turns out Kaldas had been gotten to first by some of the Lavender Queen's soldiers, and basically had showed you where that was. You had crafted a plan with your wonderful gills, given to you by Theodore, to head into the water and basically walk across the surface of the ocean towards this boat, so you could get the jump or the drop on these people.
That is the best. That was the best plan we've ever had. Not necessarily the best plan, but the best
100%.
executed plan we've ever done.
It was really well
done. It went
done.
so well.
A couple of you went into the lower deck of the ship through one of the sort of portholes on the side, which was Lenore and Theo, and Silence and Ranga climbed up the anchor chain to get onto the back of the boat, and you saw that Kaldas was being pressed by some of these men, saying that you're the second in charge, the Preserver isn't in a good way. Are you going to give us what we want if the Preserver was to die? Kaldas was very much holding his tongue, keeping silent, not giving them anything, because anything that he would say would probably be held against him at this point. You deftly, swiftly, precisely moved through the boat, throwing most of them off the boat, taking their flare gun from them so they couldn't warn the other boat, and eventually sailing away from them as they were all just on the shore of this other island. You spoke to Kaldas, and Kaldas let you know that they had tried a diplomatic way, but it hadn't really worked. So you had settled on a show of force, and you were going to fabricate a piercer,
essentially a battering ram onto their ship,
to the front of the boat,
Yeah.
and then you were going to sail your ship into the side of the Lavender Queen's ship to get her out of her ship to talk to you. You did exactly that. Kaldas gathered the forces of the people of the Blue Storm Archipelago, and they had met you on the beach. You rammed your ship into the Lavender Queen's. It had sank at shore. Everyone began to abandon ship. You met with the Triton people on the shore as the Lavender Queen showed herself, asking who dares to try and sink her ship. She dragged the Preserver onto the shore, the Preserver not looking particularly well, not dead or anything like that, but just unwell, having not eaten, maybe not drank for a little while. And Lenore confronted the Lavender Queen, saying not only did you want to speak to her, but her son wanted to speak to her. You threw out Brunzia. Brunzia pleaded with his mother to not do this, to find any other way. Like, he can do it if you just give him time. Look at how far he's come just in the small amount of time that she hasn't seen him. You used your natural 20 portent to persuade the Lavender Queen, and she said that she would give you time, but you are never allowed to show your faces in Lavender Bay ever again. And if you are, you will suffer consequences.
They don't want to go there anyway.
And that Brunzia is to be left with you and to be trained just like he is being, and then returned to her when he is at his peak, at his power, at what he can started his genieing journey to accomplish, which is to bring his sister back, to bring the daughter of the Lavender Queen back, which is why she's here in the first place. After a tense confrontation, there was almost even like a mutual shared suffering between the two of you, without even spoken word. The Lavender Queen turns, heads to her boat, not her boat, one of the smaller boats, as the people of Lavender Bay began to leave these islands and sail away. You are left upon the shore.
You were going to do it, weren't you?
I was going to do it,
you were
yeah.
both
What?
going to do it, weren't you?
Sail away, sail away, sail away.
You
Yeah,
were going
because
to do
I was
that.
gonna do
I'm
the
so
same.
glad I asked. So you see in this moment, as this tense confrontation has ended, and the Lavender Queen turns and yells a sharp command for her people to get back on these boats. You see them quickly do so as her armada ship is capsized now, and just going further and further away from shore and sinking and sinking and sinking. They all hop onto their boats as she begins to sail away.
Sail away, sail away, sail away.
As she does, she turns back and looks at the group of you with a... Give me an insight check.
Burning hatred. Oh.
14.
Oh, bit bad.
18.
Ooh.
Let me just stamp my stamp.
Mine's not that good.
I got Theo with the insight.
15.
Okay.
Our insightful king.
The two of you...
Historically, very
Yeah.
insightful.
The two of you do get this. She's still holding her head high, even though in this moment she has been beaten. There is still a proud demeanor to her, whereas Theo, you get a little bit extra. There is just a hint of sadness
Oh.
that she didn't get what she came for, but also at the same time almost like a fire that has been slightly reignited in her, that there is still a chance that she may get her daughter back, but it seems so far away right now that she doesn't want to put too much stock into it.
How long ago was it that her daughter died?
Maybe 5 or so years ago, 6 or so years ago, something like that.
Okay.
So, in this moment, as that is happening and you are sort of concentrating, still holding your breath, everything is still tense, the adrenaline is still running through you from this act of lunacy that has worked out for you, you can see that in this moment, a lot of the Triton people have ran over to the preserver, but the preserver is like pushing away their hands, and you see her crawling to the water.
I was with her because I'd cast Cure Wounds on her, so I'll...
You, as she's there, roll me a perception check. Roll me a perception check.
love to. What the fuck is my perception? It's been a million years. 22.
22. You see her like eyes like flickering as after the heal, a lot of the wounds that were on her, the bruising and stuff like that, there's no like gashes or like slashes or anything like that there was no physical violence towards other than maybe a little bit of forcefulness. A lot of those bruises begin to heal away, whereas she just seems a little bit unwell at this point. You see the eyes like begin to flicker open, and a bunch of the Triton people are running towards her, and she says something like really quietly under her breath. But with your 22, you hear, I have to get to the water. I need to speak to her. And you see her just like, she turns over and she begins to like crawl her way.
I'll help her. I'll stand up and I'll say to her, let me help you. And I'll like
You
I can
like
carry her. She's
pick her
quite
up, and
skinny.
her legs are strong enough to bear some weight,
Mhm.
so she can like limp alongside you. But as you get there, she says, "Put me down."
Mhm. Alright.
You like lower her down, and you see her hands like hit the water. And as her hands hit the water, you see these like light blue like, pulses go out. These almost like sonar waves that ripple through the water away from her. And then you see her like nodding, and you see her like turn towards you, and she says, she reaches out, she puts a hand on you. She wants to see you.
Alright.
And then she looks past you, and she points a finger. She wants to see her. And then you see her just collapse into you as you like grab her, as the Triton people come over and begin to take her off you, ready to treat her.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the tavern music on as well as the coastline?
Let's go.
Because we're in a pub.
Yeah, we're drinking with the preserver right now,
Oh my
Jack.
God.
What do you reckon?
Here we go.
We'll gesture everybody over.
Yeah.
She said that the Oracle wants to speak to us, to you specifically. So that's good.
Yeah.
I'll turn back to the other Tritons. Did she mean now, do you think, or...?
You see sort of a lot of these people have flocked to her.
Mm-hmm.
You think that a lot of these people who are probably able to help her rest, help heal her, help remedy her ailments and things like that, put her on a fast track to recovery, those are the people who've rushed over immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And you see them rush her away to one of these small huts further in the jungle line. And you see Kaldas walks over to you. His tall, big towering presence with all those like necklaces and sort of mantle pieces filled with different bones and teeth and stuff like that. Not today, but she will speak to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Our people and the connection to the Oracle. She will not be out of. She will not be out of her duties for long. She will be ready for you.
Okay. There's no rush.
Is there anything we can do to help? I have food in my bag if y'all need some. I don't think I have enough food for everyone, but...
Cyrus probably does.
I might do, who knows?
We are okay for food, but
Alright.
we must prepare for you for tomorrow.
Well, let us help, however we can.
Okay. A lot of our people are going to be by the water, preparing a ritual for tomorrow.
Mm.
So many of the things that have fallen by the wayside over the last few days with us in the situation we were. You could help with that.
Yeah.
Maybe you could help with hunting. Maybe you could help with things that have not been able to be tended to.
Hunting I can most certainly do.
Yes.
And Ranga can help me. He's a good hunter too. A little quiet right now.
That's okay. He's had a big day.
Yeah.
Why the long face? Sorry, I'm 50. Turns out 60, actually.
What kind of ritual is this?
We need to open the way. We need to reach out to an old friend. We need to get your travel ready.
Travel.
Yes.
I describe the ritual that I saw during the divination. Is it like that? That ritual?
He seems a little taken back that you basically completely and utterly describe this ritual perfectly that you could never have seen before and probably haven't spoken to anyone who has seen it. It is exactly that.
I saw it in a vision. I get those now sometimes.
He
From a long time ago.
It is disconcerting, but not in a negative way that you already know what is about to happen.
I mean, I'm always of the opinion it's nice to be prepared. Nice to know what's happening. Knowledge is power and all that.
Yes, we must open up the way, call upon an old friend, who will be the one that takes you to her.
Okay. Well, anything you... Yeah.
Yes. If there is a way for you to prepare food, meals, water for the people who carry out the ritual, because it is quite taxing upon the people who do.
Mm-hmm. We can do that.
I think we can try that, yes.
Okay. You see him turn around and he begins to speak in a language that you don't understand. And he begins to tell the people essentially that the ritual needs to be prepared. And you see a bunch of Tritons come out to the water. A bunch of people begin to go back to their own islands because the ritual needs to take place on all 3 islands to open the way. And a similar sort of effect that the the preserver had, when you put our hands in the water to commune, the water goes from this nice sort of blue, lighter at the shores and darker towards the center, as to it is all this beautiful, luminescent, almost like aqua crystal color. And as the day gets away from us and we go further into the nighttime, it's like a well of light source. There is this beautiful glow coming out from the center of this water that is just constantly emanating. And you can see as these people get towards the shoreline and get on their knees and begin to put their hands in the water and begin to like mutter words of this ritual. As they do, the blue begins to spread out from them towards the middle. And when it is all completely blue, you see in the center, the hole begins to open up. The well, the sinkhole within the center here begins to open up. Slowly but surely. That begins to happen sort of when nighttime hits. What do you all do?
If we get a minute, I would like to speak to Lenore. I'm going to say, I'll say that like I've just come back with some whatever I was hunting, and I'll like drop it down, and I'll come find you. The fact that the Oracle wants to speak to you bodes well.
Yeah, it does. I feel like it's one of those strange cosmic things where it's like, yeah, duh. It's kind of written all over me, I think, and if it's intentions, then I think the island knows why I'm here. Really. And I'm sure the Oracle does too. Already, before I even need to say anything.
In that case, the island would have known why the Queen was here, but the Oracle wants to speak to you. How are you feeling?
It's about 1,000 things. I'm nervous. I'm worried that what if I'm too keen, or what if I'm not keen enough, or what if she can see right through me, or what if she doesn't see through me at all?
I think that she can see right through you. I think, and I don't mean that as a negative, but I do think if I was the Oracle, I would want to speak to you just to help you. But her asking to speak to you, and you can do what you can do, you can see the dead, and we know that there's something strange going on with the souls. I have a feeling that we'll get in there, and it will be something bigger than what you might hope. And not that that ain't big in itself.
No, I know.
But I think this might be less to do with Silver's soul and more to do with all of the souls.
That's also, I've thought that too. I've thought everything. I've thought of all of it, and I don't know if it's going to be as simple as, well, what do you want? Or if it's going to be, this is what you want, and this is how it's going to play out, and I don't know how much of a hand I have in it, and I think that scares me. And it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? It's comforting knowing that maybe fate is sealed, but it's also scary if it's not the fate that I want.
Yeah. I think, look at where we are. Look at all this. Look at everything that you have done.
Everything we've done.
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. There is no way I'd be stood on this island if it weren't for you. I don't suppose Theo would be here on the island. I don't. Ranga might be. Ranga gets places.
Ranga gets a pass to those things. Yeah.
But I think the Oracle, I think, we'll find out tomorrow. But I think she wants to speak to you because something's going on, and I think you're the key. And the only reason I'm saying that is, you said you thought about it yourself, so I'm not probably just rehashing what you already thought, but, I don't think it's going to be as simple as going in there and asking and getting what you want. I think The Oracle wants something of you.
I'll give it. I'd give anything. I'd give anything. And yeah, I knew. I think the moment I died, and the moment that my mother crawled through hell to get me and brought me back, I think I always knew that there was, key is a specific word. That feeling of being part of something bigger, but being scared to be part of something bigger, I think. And if this is the time I have to step up to it, I will do it. But I'm all the better for having you with me, and the better for having with Theo and Ranga, all of you with me. I know you say...
I'm so sorry, you looked.
I'm so glad we have Ranga.
all the better for having Ranga with me.
From Ranga.
The little Ranga, he's so tall today.
With a long face.
He's been doing his neck exercises.
Thoughts. You say you wouldn't be on this island if it wasn't for me, but I wouldn't be on this island if it wasn't for you either. I couldn't have made it here by myself. Not a chance. Not a chance. So, it goes both ways.
It does.
And was there anything else? Did she say anything else?
She was struggling to say even that. She just said she needed to commune with the Oracle. I helped her to the water, and then she said that she needs to speak with us, and then she pointed at you and said with her.
When you say us, you mean all of us? Or?
All of us.
Well, it would be foolish to think at this point that our fates didn't cross in some way. God knows. In probably so many ways that I can't even fathom.
I think our fates are intertwined.
Yeah, I do too.
Like a nest of snakes.
That's what I'd call it.
Yeah, nest of snakes. That's our group name. Nest of snakes.
That's Lenore's reaction.
Snake Nest. The group name.
Snake Nest.
Oh my god.
Snake nest.
Yeah.
The Snake Nest.
That's a pretty good group name, to be fair.
Snake Nest goes
Snake
fucking
Nest
hard.
goes.
Snake Nest. Like a nest of snakes, yeah. Intertwined. Silence. Thank you.
You're welcome. Peace out. I've said all I need to say.
And yeah, thank you. I don't know. I just know that. I know that you all won't let me go down the wrong path. I don't think.
I don't personally think it's a matter of whether or not we would let you. I don't see you doing that. I really don't.
Me too, I hope. I have to trust myself there.
And I trust you enough for both of us.
Alright, well, we'll see. Thank you. She'll give him a big hug.
Give you a big hug back.
Anyway, Ranga. Thoughts?
Yeah, I'm long to be talking to Ranga.
Yeah.
Really
Play
deep, meaningful conversation.
Yeah.
We're both crying. We're both shirtless.
Understood. Yeah.
I'm
They're both skinny
I'm
dipping.
interested.
These people are trying to do a ritual and they're skinny dipping right in front of them.
I'm doing open heart surgery on Ranga.
So you can see as this ritual continues, as the day gets longer, some of these people do have to take a break, head back, get something to eat, get something to drink, and it's taking a lot out of them to do this. But they're extremely thankful for the meat that you have hunted. The game that you have hunted for them.
I'll cook it as well.
Nice.
Yeah, you...
Distribute it.
There's a lot of people with these like large cauldrons sat over these open flames with bits in them. They're cooking meat on spits. They're using cauldrons to make like soup bases and things like that. As you head in and you help, as they seem to be rushing, as a lot of the people who would normally be here are in the ritual, so they clearly are understaffed, so you step in and help.
I'll get Theo to help me cook the food, and then I'll slap his hands whenever I perceive him doing something wrong.
Very good, very good.
Me and Ranga will help like distribute it out and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Theo's never a great chef, I feel.
You prepare it on the plates, and when people come away from the ritual to just take a breather, you're there, ready to give them what they need. And you can see, as the day gets longer, that light grows from the shores into the center, and that well begins to open up in the middle. Is there anything else that you want to do for the day? As this is going to be their next sort of 10-15 hours till the morning, till the preserver is well enough to finish off this ritual. Is there anything that you would like to do?
Can we have a conversation with Brunzia?
You sure can.
I'll do it like with everyone in case anyone wants to chime in. But I don't know if Brunzia like went back into the lamp or if he stayed out or what.
Immediately after his mother agreed, he retreated into the lamp, and you haven't seen him since.
Maybe I'll take the lamp and myself to like a private area, but anyone can chime in like if they want to. Okay. Just to try and maybe give him a bit of privacy, I guess. And I'll coax him out. I don't know. Boa a princess.
Get like some little food.
Mummy issues with the princess.
The nozzle.
yeah.
You speak to him, and he shows himself to you, but normally it's this winding, beautiful, quick wisp of smoke that comes out of the lamp that then reveals it in his appearance there. This time it is slower. It is more docile as it comes out. And eventually he does appear, but he isn't showing himself like he normally does. He's sort of head down, hands clasped. Just meekly present.
Hi, darling.
Hello.
You did so well.
I did. I did.
That was a tough conversation you had.
We couldn't have. There is no way. It would have gone like that without you.
I think you'd have slew us where we stood if not for you.
You see him just like go to say something multiple times, but he just doesn't say it, and then he takes a breath. What if I can't do it?
You can.
I mean, if you can't, then you get stronger and try again. There's no can't. There's trying. There's getting better. Anything you want to do, if you put your mind to it long enough and hard enough and work for it, you can do it. I know that more than anyone.
Well said. He knows what he's talking about.
I'm just worried now. It's just seeing the lengths that she will go to. What if I fail and she returns here?
We're here to help you. Remember that. You're not doing this alone.
And that is on her soul, not yours. Your mother's mistakes are not yours. You are just trying to help.
I didn't think of it like that.
She also knows what she's talking about, by the way.
You're right. I guess all I can do is try again, and if it fails...
Then we try again.
And she decides to come back here.
Just think how far you've come already since we first met you. And that's been a few weeks. You know, it's been a few years since it happened. I know your mother's clearly getting impatient. She can wait a little longer if she needs to.
If you look at all these people here, they were ready to fight, but how many of them would have died in that fight? The fight that you stopped. And they know now. They have a better idea of what could happen, I imagine that they will find ways to prevent this from happening in the future. Defend themselves, maybe. That's on you. You saved them.
We saved them.
But if it was up to us, if it was up to me, that would have been a fight.
Yeah.
It's because of you that it ain't.
I think he looks at Theo and he says, I think you're giving me a little more credit than maybe I deserve.
I don't think so at all.
If we weren't affiliated with you and we'd heard about this Lavender Queen, we would have gone in all guns blazing, and you know that. You're the reason we didn't, and then you're the reason that she didn't. You're far more involved, far more capable already than you give yourself credit for.
I want you all to understand that I was prepared for the worst.
We know.
Well,
We
yeah.
know.
As were we. I mean, I think Lavender might actually be the first town we've gone to where we haven't usurped an authority figure.
And she would have deserved it as well. Mother or not, I would have understood.
We know. We know, but you're the reason why we chose not to. Okay?
And I'm
Yes.
glad that's how it turned out, for what it's worth.
I want you to understand that I will do everything I can to help you going forward. Because I've always had something to gain from this relationship, but now there's a lot more on the line. So please lean on me when you need me,
We will.
and I will do everything to protect you and help you and aid you where I can.
We know.
And we really appreciate that. It's a boon that we found you, and you found us.
We already do. We already lean on you. So,
I agree. We do and we will. But I'd say the same to you that I'd say to all my friends. Don't. You help us as much as you can, but don't make our fate. If something goes wrong with us, one of us dies, something like that, don't blame yourself for that. Don't take that on. You help us. You've definitely kept us alive so far. But if anything happens to us, that's what happens to people. That ain't on you.
I know. And thank you again for taking a chance on me back in the beginning of our adventure. You had no reason to, but now I feel like we're all in a bit of a better place because we found each other.
Well, we
I
couldn't
agree.
leave you alone in that room, full of treasure. Especially if we took the rest of the treasure.
That would have felt quite bad.
that would have felt.
If I was the only thing
That
you
would
had
have felt
left.
quite awful, Bronzia. Yeah, that would have felt
quite
really
bad.
quite terrible, actually, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Like being picked last for the football team.
Yeah.
Not that I would
Not
know
that
what
you would
that's
know
like.
that, Theo. No.
Okay.
You're okay.
Yes. Yes, I am. You know when a goal seems so far away that you can't worry about it right now, but suddenly it's going to feel like it's upon you? I feel like I'm at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are your mother's son.
Mm.
You have her tenacity, and you have her resilience and her strength. You don't have the bad parts. But maybe you do, but it's what you choose to do with that.
Yes.
So remember who you are, where you come from, and we will too.
I was thinking, I was curious, when you do manage to succeed and you bring your sister back, and I say when on purpose, but when that happens, what's your plan after that? That's your ultimate goal. What do you intend to do afterwards?
I don't really know. I think the whole point of becoming a genie was to fulfill other people's wishes. But when mine is fulfilled, I don't know what would happen.
And you can just be Bronzia. And that's okay.
Yes. We'll see.
Well, regardless, you'll have us.
I do, my friends.
Is he like corporeal when he comes out like this? Like, is he like touchable?
Yeah. You can, if with enough force, you can push through him, but you can tangibly feel him.
Yeah. We take turns kicking Bronzia.
But not too hard, because you just go straight through.
Yes,
just right, yeah.
just to be
kicks.
annoying.
We work out the exact pressure we need to put in to hurt him and not...
not go all the way through. Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna I'm gonna put my hands like through his hair and kind of like because he's just had this moment with his mother. I think Lenore's trying to be maybe not exactly maternal, but she's trying to bring him comfort in a way that maybe a mother could have.
Yeah.
And she'll like put her hands through his hair and smooth his hair down, and she'll kiss him on the forehead. You did good.
Thank you. I did well. I didn't crumble under the pressure
No.
like I thought I would.
Mm-hmm.
We did well, and thank you again for your help.
Mm-hmm.
I know that is a valuable resource that you would use that has been used upon me, but I guess it has been used upon us.
Any time, any day.
Thank you.
All right, get some rest because tomorrow's well, we don't know,
Yeah. Okay.
and we might need you.
Okay. Well,
Do you need to rest? Sorry, I'm going off tangent here, but I'm a bit curious.
I mean, whenever I am not presenting myself to you, I am resting. So, I'm like a dog. 65% of the time, I'm usually resting.
What a treat!
Do you have, like, a house in your lamp? My grandfather was also a genie. I think I mentioned him.
Yes, there is a space within the lamp.
I hope it's comfortable.
Oh, it is very comfortable. It's very nice.
My father mentioned he could take things in and out. If you need anything or would like anything to bring in there, we can try and acquire it for you. Some decorations.
I mean, all of the things that most of the time I'm, there is like a window that I am watching the world through,
It's
which
like-
is,
It's like Wolverine's.
yes.
I had a
So I
similar
am
situation.
seeing what you see, and because you are holding me on your belt, I'm just watching the world go by, really. A lot of my amenities refill themselves all automatically, so I don't need any food or drink or anything like that. But if I do need anything, I will let you know. And
Quite good at macrame.
can you do what?
Macrame?
I don't think I know what that is.
Oh,
What's-
it's
I thought
kind
it
of
was
like
macrame.
So did I.
Is it
my
macrame?
auntie, my auntie Nisi, who's canon in this world, pronounces it macrame.
Macrame.
It's like decorations. They're kind of made out of lace type of stuff.
Very pretty.
I can make you something.
Sure, yeah.
All right.
I would be happy to receive anything that you deem beautiful.
I've got some wool in my bag. We'll say. I start making.
You fucking
Hanging planter.
you macrame some fucking
Making like a little
wool.
wall
Yeah,
art.
a little bit of wall art for him.
Yeah. A big bee.
We have little arts and craft sessions for
Nice.
everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to do prior to a night's rest? And I'm quickly going to go for a wee. 1 second.
Go piss, go.
Do I have any spells I need to try? I don't think I do.
Who knows?
Let's cast sending. Let's chat with some people.
Yeah.
Hey,
Let's use divination again.
I've got spell slots to spare. Not divination spell slots, unfortunately.
Let's send to the oracle.
Yeah. All right, mate. What's the fucking plan, innit? You coming to me or me coming to you? Who's this fucking messenger geezer? Anyone we want to talk to?
I have a bunch. I have 2 level 3 spell slots, so I could do some chatting if we wanted to. Oh, she doesn't like that one.
Oh, we're just chatting. We're just chatting for the sake of fucking chatting.
Yeah.
No, we could never do that. Would
I know,
we?
yeah.
Never.
Us, we wouldn't do that, would we?
No.
No. Do you have any spells to transcribe?
I don't think so.
Ranga,
Do I have?
thoughts? Me looking.
The way you looked right in that fucking giraffe's eyes. This has an almost licorice taste.
Do you think?
I don't like licorice.
I like licorice. I like
I don't like blackcurrant either, which is
Oh well. Yeah.
Yeah, at the start. At the very start.
I see what you mean. Oh, God. I see what you mean about the licorice. I love
Two
licorice,
flavors
though.
I don't like:
Oh, right.
blackcurrant and licorice.
I thought you were going to say too flavoursome then.
Two flavoursome.
Too flavoursome.
Listen, I could say that.
I mean, she could. Look, believe.
Cut in half.
Anyone want to scry on?
You can see
oh,
us.
See us.
No,
The
I
ruins of Arca.
no, I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything that anyone wants to do before the night is over?
Don't think so.
I am actually going to do a little scry on Adam, just see how he's getting on.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
just gonna, like, as we're going to bed, like, I'll just kind of as I'm lying there trying to sleep, I'll just think of him,
Aw,
and I'll get up and I'll do a little scry on my
sweet boy.
my little Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Z.
Oh my god,
Adam.
Goku!
What's your saving throw? Adam's gonna make a.
It's the only Dragon Ball Z.
Same. Freezer.
And what is it? Is it a wisdom?
That's such a great question. I think it is a wisdom, but let me double check.
Is
My
that
saving
green
throw
guy?
is
You are.
16. I
He's a
believe.
green guy, isn't he? Piccolo, is that his
Piccolo.
name?
I have to Google it now.
Piccolo what?
Is
that-
that
is that
Yes,
the green
Piccolo
one?
is the green guy from Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Z. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. I know my Dragon Ball Z lore.
Buy one.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Hey, he rolled a 3.
Oh.
Well, that's good because you needed
Stupid
a
Adam.
21 because I know him well.
Yes.
I would like to think.
You do know him pretty well. You
No,
actually, in
he's-
fact, made him.
Yeah, I did.
So I think you know him better than anyone.
Fruit of your loins.
Yes. Fruit of my soul.
Aw.
Yeah, fruit of my
Nice.
heart.
Fruit of my heart and soul.
You
Fruit of my
scry
soul.
Yeah.
on Adam,
Yeah.
and it's late, and he is in bed. You can see the cat is with him in his bed.
Aw.
Yay!
Pickles.
Pickles.
He's got the light on next to his bed, and he is reading a book.
Is it a dilly pickle bug?
No, it is not a dilly pickle
Oh.
book. Can you make me a perception check?
Oh.
19.
19's pretty good. You see him reading a book regarding dragons.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
As a friend of his has asked him to do something, and he has obviously obliged, as he likes silence very much. But you don't know that is why he is doing
No.
it, but he is reading a book upon on the history of dragons within Farrahdor, but also within the Isle across, what's it called?
Ostellaria?
Ostellaria. He's reading a history. There's like a couple of books on his side as well. You can see that one of them is like a general history of Ostellaria. And you rolled a 19.
God, is Adam a good liar? Let's see.
You hear a noise. So he's in his bedroom on the second floor,
Yeah.
and you know that you've got the loft conversion into many different rooms.
Oh no, it's gone everywhere.
Oh, shit.
It's
No.
gone
Wh-
everywhere.
What about underneath? We're back.
Hello.
We're back. We spilled Dr. Pepper all over the plugs.
I cannot stress enough how much it went down the boards of the table directly onto every single plug.
Yeah. They were
So-
directly underneath there.
Directly.
It actually
Luckily-
funneled all the way to about
Yeah,
underneath.
Luckily,
literally.
every single plug was filled.
Yeah.
So I don't think anything bad has happened. But if this is just like half an episode, it's
Yeah.
because my computer's blown up.
And I was on fire.
And
and
have
all
all
yeah,
the-
we perished.
All
Yeah.
perished.
Yeah.
that's
We
right.
did manage to click post on youtube.com.
Thank God.
We could have got out.
Yeah.
Gotta get it to the people.
Set
So,
up like a dead man trigger. If you don't do anything by mistake, it just posts.
so you see him reading some history of Ostellaria, some
Yes.
history of dragons and dragon hierarchy, and the laws that were set in Ostellaria about at one point dragonkind was very much like an overlording presence in Ostellaria where the scales have balanced out over time, but at one point you hear a noise, and he's on the second floor, and the top floor has been converted into lots of different rooms.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a noise upstairs, like a bang, and Adam like looks up, and he like looks at the door, and you see just like he doesn't seem. Give me an insight check. Give me an insight check.
She Bangs by Ricky Martin.
She bangs. She bangs.
9.
Yeah.
That's from the cocktail
You don't glean
bar.
exactly what he's, feeling, but he looks at the door with a little bit of almost like curiosity in a way. He closes his book, he puts it on the side, he gets a little treat out for the cat.
Yay.
He gives it to the cat. He turns his light off, he turns over, like stroking the cat as he falls asleep, and that's where your scry ends.
Interesting. I feel like I'm not immediately suspicious of the fact he's reading about dragons. I'm like, that's a bit of a strange coincidence, but yeah, I guess he could be reading
we
about
live in a
dragons.
world where dragons are
Yeah.
a thing.
Like, yeah,
We live in a
that's
dreamland.
strangely a bit of dreamland.
We live in a dreamland.
Bit of, strangely coincidental topic, but not
Yeah.
crazy. Not crazy out of the question. Yeah.
Cool, all right.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Good stuff.
But it's not,
It's good not metagaming.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah. I think that
I'd call Adam up immediately. Watch silence fucking say.
I sending Adam, hey, what are you reading about dragons for, huh? I think I'm more just happy to see him. You know, when like a parent watches a baby through the baby monitor. I'm just happy to kind of see him like.
The baby's 28 years old.
Built like a bull.
I'm happy that he's reading about things, taking interest,
Yeah.
gaining knowledge, because that's what I want. I like the fact that he's smart. That he's getting real clever.
Oh my god.
What's going on?
What's happening?
The dog's trying to break through the door.
What's happening? Josh!
Josh is trying to break in.
Okay. So, anything else? Or is that everything everyone wants to do?
It's everything.
Yeah.
Okay. You are given a place to stay. There are a couple of huts that are empty because people are out.
He's doing it again.
People are out carrying out these rituals.
Chaos.
And so a lot of free tents encampments are available for you. So they found one big enough for the four of you to stay together, sort of a family-sized one. And you all fall asleep. And as you fall asleep, morning comes to you. But by the time morning arrives, there's somebody in your tent.
I stabbed them.
You kill the preserver.
Yay!
Hit that.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. You're the lavender queen. It's like, mother!
It's been me all along.
I would have got
the
away with it too.
queen.
It was your meddling kids.
You see there, standing a little bit meekly in the corner, knowing that you're all asleep,
Like a wraith.
but you see her tall. Again, a lot of those similar like fins on the neck and the ears and the sides of the arms. You can see that she's adorned in the similar sort of necklaces and mantle and dress wear that Caldas was, but hers just seem more. It's not about a show of. It's not flashy. It's just it's station, and holding the highest station on the Bluestone Archipelago. She is the most adorned in all of these bits of ornaments. She stands there, and she looks at you straight away. I would like to thank you.
How are you feeling?
Much better.
Good.
It was looking a little grim there for a while.
You look well.
Thank you.
The fact you're up and about is honestly more than I think we were expecting.
I have a lot of good people around me.
You do.
Ready to help me.
Caldas and Almeen, good people.
Yes, you're right. Sorry to bother you so early, but my people have been working through the night to prepare the ritual, and it is ready. So, not to keep them in the tiring states, I would like to deliver you to her as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Of course.
So, please, when you are ready, get yourself something to eat, refresh yourselves, and I will wait outside for you.
Okay. We won't be long.
No problem.
Also, after all this is more important, but your Kuatoa, we're gonna have to go to their village together. They think that I'm their god.
Yes, sir. They are fickle followers, and as soon as I was not available, they were searching for somebody new.
Pass them back to you.
I was told by Elmine that your very beautiful display caught their eye, and they should be able to be passed back. But thank you for taking care of them.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
As the preserver leaves, Lenore's going to give it a second, and then she's going to like scramble after her just so she can try get her alone for a second.
Yeah, no problem.
Like just outside of the tent or something.
She
like that.
heads out the tent and sort of walks 10, 15 feet away to not just immediately be outside, but sees you like scrambling after her.
Hi, I'm Lenore. I didn't get a chance between everything. I'm really glad that you're okay. Silence said to me yesterday that you mentioned me specifically, and she says nothing else. She's just...
And you can tell that this person is... She's waiting for you to say what you came to say to her, and then you say the last bit. The Oracle is intrigued by 4 fates, exciting fates.
Lenore stops herself before she says snake nest.
Strange fates that seem to have
Snake
intertwined themselves.
That's the right way to describe it.
She also is always ever present upon the isle and is thankful for what you have done for me and our people. Because you did not need to.
I just want you to know that we would have done it anyway. I think it's clear that Lenore's obviously overthinking everything, and knowing that intentions are everything. I think she's really trying very hard to put into words that the group would have done it anyway, regardless of what Lenore wants.
She takes your hand and pulls you close. She's very tall. And she like bends down a little bit to sort of come down to your level. And she sort of goes towards your ear and she says, whether you like it or not, she doesn't need you to say what you mean for her to understand your intentions. Do not mince your words. Speak from your heart.
Do that.
She already knows.
Thank you.
She smiles.
Thank you.
Now, go get ready.
Okay. She does.
You turn around and go get ready. After all of you are ready and packed and dressed, have something to eat, you head out the tent and the preserver is there. Okay. I need you to follow me. Have you got your heels on?
My heels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
She says, there will be a lot of climbing.
Okay.
I've got flats in my bag.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Sure. Thank you, Silent.
Each to their own, but
She will. She will.
less climbing, there is just a lot of verticality
The
to the
ugliest spider
walk.
you've ever seen in your life.
Oh yeah, practical though.
Practical.
They're
Yeah.
like primary school PE plimsolls.
Lenore's going, She's putting. Thank you.
No, they've got a good sturdy heel, not a heel like your heel, but a good sturdy heel
Arch
for
support.
Yeah.
They have Velcro on them.
No, that's Ranga's.
Yeah.
So she takes you through the jungle, and you can hear like just a hum, almost like a consistent chant noise that is coming from the people who are holding this ritual in place at the shore. You can hear it. You're nowhere near the shore right now. You can just hear it. There is a rhythmic humming, a musicality to it. But you go away from that as you head a little bit further into the jungle, as you get to a mountain within the jungle. And there is a walked path. It doesn't seem like it is well walked. It seems like it is only walked when it needs to be, which is when this ritual happens. But there is a path through trees, through shrubs, through vines, as you make your way up and up and up and up and up and in and around until you get above the tree line. And when you get above these tree lines, you begin to get towards that rock that juts out over the top of where the whirlpool is opened up. And now that you're above here, you look down and you can see on the shoreline all around each 3 islands, there are people with their knees in the sand, hands on the water, chanting this ritual that has made this beautiful aquatic colour of the water. And in the centre, there is a ginormous whirlpool opened up. I need to summon your travel up here, so you need to be present. And I need all of your names, if that is okay.
Theo's on the brink of blacking out. He's like...
Lenore's doing her best to comfort him.
Theo, who does not do cardio regularly.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, Lenore can't help
Not
you
used
there,
to walking
King.
up mountains.
Lenore Warren.
She stumbles for a second because this is clearly a religious thing. She doesn't know what name to give. Silence, God be here.
Theodore. Everwood.
And she takes Ranga's name as well.
Silent. That's a nom de plume that I use. Will it affect it if I give that name, or do I have to give the name that my parents gave me?
Well, I would need your birth name, yes.
Auriel Serathia.
Okay.
Silence gets left. Silence gets exploded, actually.
Fucking Oracle shoots me.
This big slab of rock that is 300 feet above where the water is down below. As you stand up there with her, you see that as she begins to speak in this different language, she's like bringing it from down below. She begins to like chant this ritual in the same tone that the people down towards the shores are. You can see right above the epicenter of where this whirlpool has opened up in the sky, this beautiful white cloud, like from the center, as if like something has been popped within it. It begins to like bleed this dark blue, black, as that seeps out into that cloud and spreads into the sky. You begin to hear lightning. Hold up. I've got lightning on table.
Let's go!
Silence has a nosebleed, by the way.
There it is.
I'm keeping an eye out to see if any of this differs from the other one that I saw.
This is very much what you expect.
Cool.
You begin to feel heavy rain as it begins to torrentially downpour upon her, as you hear within this language that you don't understand each of your names be spoken. Lightning crashes down like these white shocks that are so close but never hit you, almost strike the rock behind you, down to the right, down to the left. You feel like you're like trapped in here, but not for a moment does she flinch as you see her like turn her head upwards. Her eyes have now completely changed to these stormy blue like balls within her skull as she holds her hands up, and as she holds her hands up you can see she brings her focus down to the water, and as she brings her focus down to the water has now gone from this blue aqua to this deep inky black. And you see out from the center of that whirlpool the front of a ship. Rotted, waterlogged, aged through centuries of time. This sail that is black as night with these huge gaping holes within it as it arcs up and out the water until all the boat is out of the whirlpool. You see it crashes down on the water, and you see it manned by these skeletal figures in the boat.
Go ship! Go ship! Go ship!
Yay!
As the boat crashes down, she's like holding this ritual here, and she turns. She says, "Go.
Thank you.
They already know your names."
Thank you.
As you now head back down the mountain, a far easier journey than heading up.
Can we just jump?
You could if you want.
I've got a feather fall.
Oh, that would be fucking sick, bro.
Just fucking swan dive onto the boat. Feather fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
Yeah, let's fucking
Absolutely.
do it.
Hey, it's only level 1 spell. So
Yeah, let's do it. You probably got it in the book.
Yeah, exactly.
You jump off
Yeah,
the side
fuck
of
it.
this 300-foot stone in the air.
They start to walk down, and I'm like, I can't do this rejection. Just we'll take the quick route down.
You run, jump off the side, even knowing that the spell is that you've cast 1,000 times at this point. One of the first spells that you probably ever learned. There's still always that little bit of adrenaline.
It fails. I just don't cast it.
You cast Featherfall as you all gently float down to the shore.
Sick.
That's
Fucking
very sick.
Fucking sick.
You see that the boat comes as close as it can and it begins to turn on its side. And as it turns on its side, you see a skiff be lowered down. And one person is within it, pulling the 2 oars either side to bring them closer to shore. It's big enough for a small group of people. This skeletal figure, not tricorn hat, it's just completely sideways with these 2 wide points. The hat is covered in barnacles,
Yeah.
moss. It is dripping with water. You can see that there is bits of rotting flesh clinging to the skeleton. A jacket that was obviously once held by an extremely important sailor of the seas that has never been taken off, that is damaged and waterlogged beyond belief. As this skeletal figure jumps out the ship and walks to the shore, and you see them say,
Theo's having a great time being able to like look inside someone's body at how the ligaments move as they move their skeleton, like the bits that are still left over, the muscles, like as they move. It's like watching, you know, like doing an autopsy, but it's moving in front of me. He's having a great time.
you see the skeletal figure like trudges through the rest of the water, and immediately identifies the people who aren't Tritons, who don't live here, and looks at the 4 of you. Right, so it's you 4, I imagine, that I'm taking.
Yeah.
Aye?
Yes, yes.
Well, come now. Skiffs awaits.
Okay.
Alright.
Yes.
Okay. You'll be sailing under Captain Rosanna Crook.
Rosanna Crook. I get on the boat, the skiff.
You do. Hop on.
Does Lenore recognize the name Rosanna Crook from any stories told out at sea?
Roll me a history check.
Oh, 15.
15. I would say that the Lenore probably does. Rosanna Crook was a captain that, more than anything, more than the love of gold, the love of money, the love of anything, she just loved sailing. She would never stay longer than a day at port. When they had been out for weeks on a journey, they would drop their cargo off, they would drop their shipments off, and they would be back on the ship sailing again. They would never stay a night on shore. It said that her love for life was love for the sea. She never wanted to stay on land. That was foreign to her. The sea was where she belonged, and that's about all she knows.
Was it Crook or Cook? You just
Crook.
Crook.
Crook. I know that
Captain
name.
Rosanna Crook.
Captain Rosanna Crook. Silver knew her name too. It's an honor. She, one of the only people who loved the sea probably more than anyone else.
How long ago did she sail the seas?
You don't know exact dates, but quite a while ago at this point.
A long time ago.
That tracks.
Yeah. An honor. Okay.
Yes, hop on.
We do.
You can see that this extremely daunting figure of a skeletal undead pirate just seems like a nice person. You hop on, and you can see their bones creak as they're pulling the oars, as they turn the skiff around, as they begin to sail you. The water is like choppy at this point. It's rocking the skiff up and down. But you take the short distance towards the ship, and as you do, you see a sort of like rope ladder be chucked over the side as you all make your way up, as the skiff is sort of made to the point where the two bits of rope are thrown down so the skiff can be pulled back up. And as you get on board, you see a figure stood there waiting for you, skeletal like the rest, hat bigger than the last, a beautiful, large, like long trench coat with a nice shiny buckled belt, and some like almost patented like pantaloons that are tucked into these very like knee-high boots.
I'm getting Captain Amelia vibes.
Big, with these big heels on them. And you see, as you get on board, she like very regally swirls a hand around and puts the hand on the hat, takes it off, and does a little bow. You can see like little straggles of what was probably once some extremely beautiful long hair still left over. Captain Rosanna Crook, I'm going to be your journey down to the Oracle.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Captain Rosanna Crook.
You too. What?
I do a little bow.
No, but I don't need to do that.
It's an honor. We still speak of you. A story shared still amongst people on the sea.
You say that, and she says, "Did you hear that, lads? They still speak of me."
Your love of the sea is unlike anything else.
The hat goes back on the head. Yes, and 'tis why I am your ferry today.
Do you make this journey often?
No, not very often, but time sort of loses all meaning when you've lived as long as I have, especially life after life, if you catch my meaning.
I do, yes.
What does the day-to-day look like for you? Do you sail upon these seas, or is it a different sea?
We don't just need to sail up here. We can sail down below.
Right.
We can sail under the water, which is something that I was never able to do when people knew my name.
I still do. Wow.
I've got different jobs now. This is one of them.
What a life.
She granted me it.
Oracle?
Yes. It was my wish to be able to sail even when my time was up. Same as all of these lot. And you can see all these like skeletal crew like pulling up the sails and turning around these huge circular bits that are like winding ropes in as they're all doing their duty, doing their job, getting the ship ready to turn around, knowing exactly where they're charting course to.
As she says underwater, I like instinctively touch my neck. I'm like, oh, I didn't give her skills today.
Yes. Do you need a way to breathe down there, or can you look after yourselves?
If you give me 10 minutes, I can sort it out.
Oh, that'll be about the time that we need to get back to where we're going down underneath.
I think Lenore would normally have been so much more hyped to be meeting like kind of like a woman of legend and to be on a ghost ship, but I think it's really obvious that she's nervous right now.
She says, one thing that I will need to give you, though, is one of these. And you see her, like, reach into her pocket on the inside of her coat. And you see this nasty, slimy, like, coiled bit of, like, root that is covered, like, in, like, seaweed. It's almost, like, curled like a Danish or something like that. And she gives you one and she says, this will help so your head doesn't explode when we get down real deep. Okay?
Is that a worry? That our heads will explode?
Oh, it's a guarantee that your head will explode if you don't take one of these.
Okay.
Right, do we just need to hold it, or...?
No, you need to put it in your mouth.
Eat it or just leave it in the mouth?
Just leave it in the mouth. Press it to the top. You might talk like you've got a bit of a lisp for a little while, but... better than not having a head to have a lisp, I guess.
True. Yeah.
It is vile. It is salty, fishy. It's like soft in places, rock hard in others. But you put it in and you put it to the top of your mouth and almost like suctions on. And you can heat, like, it's strange. You put it on and you know when you blow your nose and you pop your ears, you hear like that constantly. Everything feels 300 times louder. You almost get a little dizzy for a second. Your eyes lose focus, but then they sort of lock back in.
I'm turning it over in my hands. I'm like, is the slime part of it, or is it just the root that we need to have there?
It's wrapped with a little bit of. Don't worry about it, lad. Just pop it in. If I explain it, you'll probably want to do it even less.
I'll try and use prestidigitation to make it taste a little bit nicer, but I feel like this isn't gonna cut it.
You take off a tiny bit of the stank, but it's still pretty bad.
The stank.
But you all pop it in, pop it to the roof of your mouth. It sticks to the roof of your mouth. That's okay. If you need to vomit, just do it over the side of the ship.
Yeah, she fucking does.
She says, I don't want you ruining my deck. You look down, there's fucking holes. There's like barnacles, there's dead fish. It's a mess. Yeah, don't do it on the deck though.
Yeah, Lord does. She throws up over the side.
You throw up over the side. Okay. It's going to be... And have you sailed before? I mean, I imagine you've sailed to get here. But have you...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, it's going to be quicker than you've ever sailed before.
Okay.
By probably about 100 times faster. At one point, it's going to seem like we're free-falling for thousands of feet, but...
Is that because we are?
Yes.
Oh.
But just believe me, I've got it under control. Okay?
I believe you.
Do you believe me?
I believe
Doesn't sound like you believe me.
I believe
Let me hear you with a bit of heart.
I believe
Good
you.
lass, good lass.
Quite fun to free fall sometimes. I like to do it up high because the wings fall down.
True.
Gives a bit of adrenaline.
True. I believe both of you. I believe both of you.
Right, lads? I think we're about ready. Take us back to the hole. And you see them, like, turn the ship around, and it is creaking. It is rocking. It feels unstable. There's holes within this sail, but you still see it at one point. As soon as she says, right, lads, and they begin to, like, tighten the sails, you see what sail that remains, and it instantly, it's like she controls the wind. We instantly get a tailwind. You feel that pull, and you begin to head straight towards this hole.
I gather the group, and I sit down with Ranga in front of me, and I start casting
Water breathing.
Water breathing, that's the one.
Yeah.
And I start slicing those gills into Ranga's neck, and as I do so, you all feel it mirrored on your own necks.
lad.
On his massive fucking neck.
It's got,
Yeah.
I can breathe so good with all those gills.
You do that, and just as you are about finished, you see her sort of looking at the distance between the sinkhole and where you are at, and she heads over and she says, "Are you all done?"
I flap my gills. All done.
Yeah, that's quite disgusting.
Oh, thank you.
You see her skeletal form that's got rotting flesh coming off it. Intriguing, though.
I think I'm getting a bit neater at it.
Mm.
But it's not done for aesthetic purposes. Put it that way.
But you're promising me that you're not going to drown.
No, we won't drown.
Perfect. That's
No
exactly
head
what
exploding and no drowning.
Yeah, the two things that we want to stop. And we shall. Okay. Right. Hold on to something.
Okay.
And as she says that, the ship, the front of the ship, begins to fall into the sinkhole. You can hear this. The storm noise stops because the sound of rushing, cascading water that is just all of the water from the ocean is just falling into this like 70, 80 foot wide hole that the ship just perfectly fits in. Like the mast of the sail looks like it's going to crash on the other side of the water, but it just like skims perfectly down as the gravity takes the ship and you just begin to free fall into the ocean.
I start to be like, actually, our heads would implode, not explode, but it's just whisked away by the sound of the water.
I'm gonna go to the front and like grab hold of the thing, but I want to be like watching.
You see
intrigued.
the water is just like splashing against your face. You see a lot of these when that tipping point hits, a lot of the skeletal bodies, you see like their spines almost like disconnect for a second as they like come back together as they all fall in as they
Spooky,
don't
scary skeletons.
as they don't seem to need to hold on like you do. They seem to just be like gelled to the boat as you're like holding on for dear life. Some of these like skeletons are just like walking from one side of the boat to the other, and if you were to do the same, you'd be left within an instant.
Once Silence goes to the front and Lenore, they're free falling, and Lenore gets that adrenaline rush, she's gonna grab Theo and Ranga and be like, "Come on!" and we'll fucking like clatter into Silence, and all of us will be like,
me off the side.
We're all just holding on to silence.
Yeah.
As you're heading down and you're looking out, you are basically getting a slice of vision into the ocean proper. You can see that you go past coral reefs, you go past the sea life, you go past like distant, ginormous creatures that are so far away that you can just see the shadow of, and they're still ginormous even though they're like hundreds of thousands of feet away.
Critchlow.
The dead body of you go past it.
You go past the storms.
You go past this thing. I will say, roll me a perception check.
Are we going dead fast
You're going
now, Sil?
unbelievably fast. Your mouth is like
23.
Just full of fish.
yeah. 23 is
Yeah.
good. So, as you're going down at this rapid pace, but you're trying to like, you almost get used to it after the first like 30 seconds, all of you, as this adrenaline sort of steadies, and you begin to look out and you begin to see the ocean like you have never even seen it before, even though you spent so much time in it. This little slice of aquatic wildlife that you would just never be able to get other than in this moment. But there is one point where in the distance you can see something that is quite unnatural at the best of times, any of this for you, but very unnatural. You can see that there is almost, it looks like a structure. What did you get?
23.
23. I'm going to give you the chance to roll a second wind if you want to.
Oh, I would love
to gain some extra information here.
Please. 28.
That's enough. You can see under the water when you get closer to like the seabed is so uneven. There are parts that like jut up and there are parts that stick out. But when you get definitely closer to the seabed, the sea floor, where you're still traveling at this rapid pace, you get to a point where you see what looks like a structure. It looks like almost like a rounded pyramid.
Oh.
Like a rounded stepped pyramid.
Like there's different layers,
Like to
like
an
the structure.
Aztec
Yeah.
pyramid, but with rounded
It's,
instead of.
but they're all
Okay.
rounded,
Sick.
and there seems to be a circular, like trail leaving it,
Oh.
and then you see. Like a force field of like electricity near it.
near it or like around it?
Like on it, near it, around it.
Okay.
That's fun.
And as quickly as you see it, you're 100 feet down as you're fucking free falling so fast.
So we've gone down, we've gone along, and we've gone down again.
Oh, you've just gone down.
Oh, okay,
You've
just
gone
down so far.
Nowhere but down.
Okay, gotcha.
So
you are going down,
you said
down, 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 down by
by
the
the
river.
river. There's a circular trail, as in like something slithered on past.
As if whatever it is made out of is connected to something else.
Like a tunnel, like a tube.
Almost.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Could be a tunnel, could be a tube.
Oh, interesting.
And as you keep going down, you see the Captain Rosanna Crook heads over towards you, and she like puts her hands on her knees and she bends over a little bit as you're all like clinging on for dear life, and she says, "How are we getting on?"
Getting.
Good. I just saw a structure. We passed a kind of like a pyramid type thing. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, that's been one of our more recent jobs. Yeah.
Jobs.
Yeah.
Who employs you?
I mean, the Oracle.
Okay.
The Oracle employs us. But when you've got thousands of years to live, you sort of fill your time how you can.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, you just do sort of whatever. There's not like a job center down here where we can like go and pick something up. You just sort of find a purpose and find a reason to still exist. So anything really will...
Exploring.
Yes. Yeah.
And what's the reason behind the structure that silenced all?
A new friend.
And when you say recent, do you mean that structure's recent down here?
I mean, you're going past like ships that have sank hundreds of years ago. You're going through past things that have been down here for decades, centuries, thousands of years, maybe even. And it's more recent than a lot of the other stuff down here. Yes. But I just wanted to come over and check how you are, because we're almost there. And when we leave you, it's got to be pretty rapid again, okay?
What if it's your
That would be fun.
I
He's
thought
made his
it
own
was
little
the rooms of
house.
our car. It's just teleported down here.
fun? Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have to
Yeah. that's
ask you to
lightning.
shuffle down the side, and there's like a gap in the railings in the side. Okay, we're gonna take a sharp turn, and then you're gonna be jettisoned off, and then enter her domain.
And you're not going to join us?
No, but we will be here to pick you up when you're done.
That was my next question. Good.
Okay.
We'll take you back
Thank you.
when you're ready.
And how long do these root things last?
Well, you don't need it when you're in there,
Okay.
because sort of like its own eco dome sort of thing, its own like pressure system and things like that, so your head
impressive.
won't explode. Mhm.
I'm not correcting this woman.
Implode, explode, whichever one it is. I don't mind. You just won't have a head, and that's the truth of it. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Go, shuffle down.
I start shuffling down.
Move your way like against this like 100-mile-an-hour wind coming at you. You like shuffle down and gather around this opening in the border, in the fence that's up on the side. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Right. Watch me, because I'm gonna head up there, and when I turn, off you go. Okay?
All right.
Thank you.
And you see, you're like, and she's just like, okay. She just walks across the boat up to the captain's wheel, and she grabs on. Turn! And then she like turns the wheel. You all get thrown off the side. The water here, black. No light exists here. There is nothing that could seep down. There's a couple of these like ever-burning sconces on the ship that aren't put out by the water that you're traveling through. But outside of that, you lost vision a while ago, and you are just in the inky black night of the bottom of the ocean.
God.
And as you get jettisoned off the side, it feels like you're traveling. You're like, have I died? Because I can't see anything anymore. I can't feel anything anymore. And then you almost hit the side of a flexible, malleable, like pressable surface, and you almost pop it. And as you do, you enter into not a particularly large space here, but you are in a dome that underneath you there is the sand of the bottom of the ocean. There's a couple of like starfish and bits and things like that buried in the sand. There is, over to the right hand side, you've probably got maybe about 70, 80 feet side to side here. It's probably about 60-ish feet tall. Dome. Can't see anything on the outside. You can touch it. It's got its own like natural light. You can immediately feel that you don't need this thing in your mouth anymore. You're breathing actual air, then water isn't like passing through the gills or anything like that. Off to the side, there is a tree at the bottom of the ocean. This like grey trunk that maybe goes up maybe 10, 15-ish feet, and then it blooms into thousands of branches. Not a single leaf on any of them. Some of them hang at the top, some of them hang lower down by the side, and each one of them has a droplet hanging from the end of the branch. Thousands of these beautiful little droplets. And beneath it, it's growing out of a pool, almost like a well, like a built up 5-foot well that it like grows out the center of with water on the inside. Over to the left, you can see this ginormous conch.
A shell?
Yeah, like a spiral shell that you could like walk in and out of. It goes dark on the inside. And sat just out the front of it on this tiny little raised platform, there is a rocking chair. And there is a familiar sight to you. There is this tall woman, grey skin, 2 tiny little stubby horns, a flat nose against a face with these completely blacked out eyes. And you can see that she's got this seaweed that she's just knitting.
Macrame.
Yeah. Almost like macrame. And she's just rocking backwards and forwards. She sees you all enter as you all like fly through this door.
We're screaming.
Hit the sand.
Yeah, we're gagging.
Throwing up all over her floor.
But you enter and she's just rocking there. She like stops for a second rocking and stops knitting, and she looks over at you. And she just goes back to knitting for a second.
That's her. That's the one from my vision. That's the Oracle. Jesus Christ, that
Holy fuck.
That was wild.
Holy fuck. Yeah, the whole thing's kind of wild. Holy fuck. Okay. Alright, Lenore will do her best to sort herself out a little
How the
bit.
hell are we alive?
I don't know. She's going to take the root out of her mouth.
You do?
I'm gonna just do a bunch of prestidigitations to get all of the fucking seaweed and dead fish and just sea water on everyone's hair and faces and
Thank you.
skin.
Thank you. We should go. She's expecting us, so. Are we all ready?
Dusty walks out from behind the tree. He's here.
Yay! Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All right. We'll go. We'll approach.
You get up, you ready yourselves, you take the roots out of your mouth, you prestidigitate yourself so you're not covered in slime.
Just look presentable for the Oracle.
Gunk,
I feel
dead
like we
fish.
should.
And you head over. You see that she's got this just like big one-piece dress, one-piece mentioned, head to toe, that just sort of covers her form underneath what you can see, which is these hands with these pretty thick, robust, dark nails at the end of her fingers, as she's just having a little knit, and the head that is currently out. And you head over, and she sees you approaching, and she puts her knitting to the side. She puts it down.
You're the Oracle.
I am, yes.
You wanted to see us. Thank you.
I think it goes both ways. I think you wanted to see me. But yes, you intrigue me. All of you. Interesting. All your different little fates, paths. And all of them to come together. It is almost as if it is a story.
Feels like a nest of snakes. She says it out loud.
It could be described as a nest of snakes. Yes. A snake pit.
A snake nest.
Yes.
And you see all our fates intertwined.
Yes.
What is that you're knitting there?
Bit of macrame.
Oh, nice.
Hang it up inside my house.
Is that your house?
Yes. It is.
Pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It is bigger on the inside.
I've never seen anything like that. She gestures to the tree. What is that?
That is... How?
Okay.
She smiles at you. One at a time. Be honest. And I will decide. Not you. Okay? Who wants to go first?
I don't mind, but I also don't mind going left.
I think maybe I'd like to see first. If you don't mind.
Do you want me to go, or do you want to go?
No, I'd rather see as well. See what I'm getting myself into.
I'll go first.
Follow me. You see her like stand up, and as she stands up, she's tall. She's she's probably about just as tall as you, but she's quite built wide. She's like a thick figure. But you see to her side as she stands up, there's this like winded bit of wood that lowers down into a staff that she like holds underneath her hand. As she like shifts her way over slowly, but she gets there. As you are all sort of left over by towards the conch, she walks a bit ahead of you and gets to the tree. And you can see now, like in that well that's built around where the tree comes out, there's this just beautifully, completely still blue water. And she doesn't look at you. She just looks at the tree, and she looks down, and she looks up. And as you approach the tree, you can see all of these beautiful little droplets, these like almost like crystal blue droplets. As you walk towards the tree, you can see that they turn color.
Mm-hmm.
All of them, every single one, all like 10,000 of them that hang from each of these branches. Some of them turn black, some of them turn gold, some of them turn orange, as it like reads you, as it knows you. And she stands there, and as you approach, you hear her begin to say, complicated, sad. A lot of expectation, a lot of disappointment. You are very interesting.
Thank you.
Like I said, I will be the judge. I can see everything you have done, everything you can do, every choice you didn't make. You can see her just looking between each of these droplets as she's saying all of those things. So let's figure things out, I guess. She waits for you.
I step forward and look into the well.
So, just so you know, above table mechanically, you can ask for a wish, but only she decides if it is granted. If it is a selfish wish, she would never do that. If it is something that she believes you deserve, she might. You can also get a glimpse of the future,
Mm-hmm.
to see what could be, what can be, if the right path is walked. So it is up to you to decide what you want.
Mm-hmm.
You step up and you look down towards the water, and you see this just completely... It's basically a mirror. What do you see when you step up to the water?
I guess Silence would just see black water.
Mm-hmm.
She can't see reflections.
Yeah.
So it's just black.
Okay, it's just this sheer black with no reflection in it at all. Oh. You need to be a little nicer to yourself.
Maybe.
Do you think you don't deserve it?
I don't think it's about what I do or don't deserve. I think it's about the path that I have been set upon.
She like audibly gives out a little chuckle. The path that you are set upon. Lift your head. Look. That path branches in thousands of directions. There is no set path. There is choices. You walk the path you want to. Nobody decides it for you. Not him. Not anyone. You. She taps you on the shoulder.
You know, if I'd been here such a short amount of time ago, maybe even a matter of days, there is so much I would ask of you. I would have wanted my powers back, my soul back. I could ask for Uriel to be put back in his place, but I don't think that's a matter of wishing. There are things that I want, but those are things that I want to do myself. And I mean no disrespect to you by that.
She smiles from ear to ear. And as she does, you can see these like sharp pointed teeth in her mouth. I like that, you see. Because many things that people come here and ask for, they can do for themselves. But they just want the shortcut. They want me to do it. You don't think like that. And I like the way you think. You will get those things. So why waste what I can offer you on that? You see?
I see.
I try and tell so many people that. They still don't agree. So, a wish. No. A glimpse. What would you like to see?
I would like to see the danger that the cult of the Eyeless has put my people in. I'd like, if I could, to know a little more so that I can save them.
She smiles. And you see her pick up the staff. As she picks up the staff, she walks towards you. As she walks towards you, she reaches over your shoulder and she slams the bottom of it against the tree. And as she does, just a couple of these droplets, they all shake violently. Only a few of them drop into the pool. And as they drop into the pool, she takes your head and she turns you around and she faces you down. And as she looks down, you see Basti. But it's not like you remember it. You see there are boxes and crates piled high with things inside them. There are people walking around the town that you don't recognize. You see a lot of them with those blue eyes, those unnaturally blue eyes. You see a lot of them going near what you used to call home, but none of them are going inside the house. All of them are going to the basement. That fades, and as that fades, you feel just like a holy presence surrounding you. You feel, it's like an abstract feeling, a life's work of what some would describe as darkness, what some would describe as death, what some would describe as something that you shouldn't mess with, but this person has, and this was their moment. They were about to ascend. Something got in the way. And for some reason you connect the two. And then, towards the end, as that sort of passes away from you, you see a beautiful, great hall. You see, it's like a T-shaped hall. It's got a couple of staircases that are built up on the side where people can get up and take books from. But the focal point in here, there's two ginormous doors behind you. And the focal point is when you open these two doors and you head into this beautiful, grand, tall hall. Right at the end, there are two basins.
Mm-hmm.
One that still just burns. And one that hasn't burnt for a while. And then it fades away. And she says to you, many walks of life join together to decide your people's fate. You head in the right direction. Do not deviate from your path. You, them, smart, clever. You seem to have fallen onto the track. Wherever you are deciding to go, do not stop because you think something presses your time. Do not stop because you think you are needed elsewhere, because you will miss it. What you need, you will miss it.
I understand.
It will lead you where you're supposed to go. And in the end, you will be reunited with somebody who, yes, maybe you have had fallings in and out of. Somebody who maybe you don't see eye to eye with all the time. But you will, eventually. And you will be reunited with yourself. With yourself. You understand?
Yeah. I think so.
Good.
Thank you.
No problem. You like to be called Silence, no?
Yeah.
Yes. You have had a tougher run of it. It is okay to be told that. I know that you don't give yourself it, but I have seen it.
Mm.
You've been let down by the people who are supposed to take care of you the most. Parents. Who would have them?
Mm.
Not me. But you don't need that. You've got them. Family isn't found.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you prefer we refer to you as Oracle, or do you have a name?
I have a name.
May I know it?
Of course, it's Valen Dragosin.
Thank you, Valen.
Hey, it is okay. It is a lot, and though it is abstract, if I were to tell you, it actually makes things less clear.
No, I think I saw meaning in it, and I'm sure more will become clear as I walk that path.
Good. You can go and join your friends.
Thank you.
Send one of them over.
All right. I'll toddle over to yours.
You okay?
Yeah. How was that?
She's kind. She's very kind
Good.
and understanding.
Good. Good. You okay?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll head over.
You head over. And as you head over,
She shoots you.
she's not looking at you. And she says, ho, 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 ho. This would go many ways.
I approach and she's not looking at me, so I kind of just wait until she's ready.
She takes the staff that's in her hand that she's like holding with both hands, and she taps the ground next to her. Come on.
Okay. I head over and I kind of... She's sitting or standing?
She's standing.
I stand next to her. Greetings.
Hello.
You already know this.
I do. You're right.
I'm Theo.
Yes, you are.
It's just nice to introduce myself, I suppose. Theo.
Yes.
Silence says you're kind.
I can be.
I
I can be cruel as well.
Well, I'm hoping for the former. I can, I can struggle with how I phrase things sometimes, so I'm hoping that you can see my intentions as we've been told rather than the words that I say.
Mm. Your words are simply a pathway to your mind. I can see through what you do mean, what you don't mean, what you wish you could say, but you're not brave enough to say it sometimes.
I've been hoping. Well, I guess not externally, but just I've tried to express my intentions to people in the past, and what I say comes out in a way that people don't like sometimes, I think. I'm not sure how this works.
She, at this point, turns to you and she says, I can see you. You do not need to skirt around the point. It will only make it take longer. Theo, would you rather me use your full name or Theo?
Theo's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I prefer Theo, yes.
A brilliant, brilliant boy.
Thank you.
A fantastic mind who's accomplished a lot in his short tenure on this place. Now, what I think they have all said to you, but maybe haven't said as brazenly as this, is you are brilliant and you are kind, but not everyone is.
Yes. The more I travel with my friends, the less sheltered I'm becoming, and the more I'm trying to learn that.
You have seen what people are willing to do. Now imagine if those people had your mind. That is the problem.
I suppose I want to try and see the best in everyone. And to an extent I still do. I try and approach every situation with an open mind and a view that they're good. And I do believe that everyone has the propensity for good, to be good. I do believe that quite often these people who will do anything for what they want are doing that because they're in a situation which demands it, because they're desperate, because they grew up in a situation where they couldn't manifest what they want, what they were put on this world to do, what they could achieve. And I think that anyone is capable of greatness in that regard.
She picks up a staff and she, like, almost juts it into your chest. Like the thick end that she's been holding under her hand. And she says, I want you to change your mindset. She points over to the three of them. You already found it. Now, I need you to look out for the bad. Because she gently hits you on the head, just on the forehead, and she says, because that is a weapon. You. So brilliant. So smart. And yes, you want to find the good. But sometimes when you see the good, you are blindsided by the bad. You've already found the good, Theo. Now you need to protect yourself. You need to protect them. And you need to protect him.
I do love him.
I know.
So much.
He's very lovable.
My heart is just full of joy when I see him. I'm so proud of him and what he's done. And yet there's still a guilt there from what I could have done better. I think when we first learned about you, I did go into this almost intending to lie. To
She just laughs.
I know that's fool's errand. You can see right through it, but I know you can see the intention of him, of Adam.
Yes.
It wasn't to empower people to do badness. It was to reduce suffering. I just people die and they don't need to. And there's so many ways it could be avoided, and I still believe in that idea, and I know maybe I shouldn't. And for a while I was going off the idea, but recently I came into contact with someone, and it almost reignited that passion, that ambition, and I'm torn because on the one hand, like I say, I still heavily believe in that idea. I believe my original goal is still achievable and still could do good.
You see, she takes her hand off the staff and it stays in the exact same place, and she puts her hands on both of your shoulders. It's like big hands. You can feel almost the claws like digging slightly. Unintentionally, she's just very intense.
But I know that might not be the right path.
Look at these shoulders. So small. People die, Theodore. You cannot prevent everything. That weight of all of those people cannot rest here.
But if I can, then I should. If someone has the capability to prevent the death, to prevent suffering, shouldn't they do it? Shouldn't they try?
Even if you try, you might still fail.
But at least I tried. At least I can die knowing that I tried.
Relieve yourself of so much weight. Share it with people who you believe in, with people who you trust. You cannot do this alone. Otherwise, you will not be around here to help anyone. As I explained before, you can wish, but only I decide if it is granted. Or you can have a glimpse. And you see her like wash her hand over the tree, and as she does, you see they change. They change into the same colours that your runes turn on your arms. Some blue, some black, some red, some orange, some green. All the different colours of the arcane. That's at the base of the tree, and as it heads up, you can see these beautiful warm tones, these oranges, these beautiful purples. And she says, I barely said a word, and you stood there, and you explained yourself to me. There's a lot. I think maybe a little bit less might help.
I'm just used to having to explain myself, I suppose.
Not to me. So, what will it be?
I think I know what it is that I would want. I think many would disagree, and I don't even know if I did ask for this how that would manifest. Because
Theo, stop worrying.
I want to try again. I love Adam, and I don't want to change him. I love everything that he is. But I don't want to give up on the idea. I know you say people might use it for bad. People, if someone lived, then they could grow up to be evil. If someone lived, they could go on to do bad things, but they could go on to cure diseases, to invent magical things, to... I want to pursue this idea, and I will, whether or not you assist me.
So why do you need me? For that purpose?
I don't know. I think... Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't want to. Maybe I want you to help Adam instead. Because I know for a fact he will go on to do great things. Like this imaginary person I just described. I know Adam is that person.
So Theodore.
That's what I want. I want you to help him, to guide him. I don't want this guidance. I want him to have it. I want him to know the path he should take. And I want you to help him get there. I want you to give him the powers to get what he needs to get, to do what he wants to do, to live how he wants to live. That's what I want. I don't want this. I don't deserve this. He does.
She picks up the staff. She hits the tree. And as she hits the tree, she grabs you by the head and she puts you over the water. And as she does, she sees... You see just a few of these droplets. All of them shake, but only a few fall as they hit the water. And as they do, you see a outline of a human body. You see it standing, arms out wide, just almost like a diagram.
Like the Vitruvian Man.
Yeah. But within it, you see circling around each other harmoniously. You see a blue light and a golden light swimming. Then you hear a scream. And both of these lights are jettisoned out of the body. And both of them rush towards you. But they go past you. And they go to a body that's laying on the ground. And they fight. Roll me a d20.
What do you deal with? 3.
3. You see the blue light enter the soul, the body of the person that's laying on the ground. And it fills all the way down to the fingertips, all the way down to the toes, up to the head with blue light. As you see this golden light disappearing, fading, dying, gone.
I turned it. Then that's not what I want. I know. I if that means what I think it means, I did want that for a while. I don't want that.
I'm just showing you what is to come.
And it's concrete. It's written in the stars. It can be changed.
Tell me. No more fluff. No more of this babbling. Say it to me.
I don't know what you want me to say.
What do you want?
God. I want him to be happy. That's all.
You see her put a hand inside her coat, and she picks out just a tiny piece of glass, and she gives it to you.
I look at it.
It will make sense. I promise you.
Believe you. Thank you.
She begins to breathe deeply. Do the same. It is honorable. You need to look after yourself. Because if you aren't here, he will go. You need to be around. And right now, she taps the side of her head. You aren't ready. You don't think for you now. You think for both. You don't act for you now. You act for both. Noble, not. Correct, not. It doesn't matter. It is done. Stop worrying about it. Now you have something to worry about. And nothing else matters. Understood?
I understand.
When the time is right, she taps the glass in your hand. The time is right.
Thank you.
You have a good heart. I believe it. Show everyone else.
Thank you.
Send me somebody else.
I head off. I look at the glass. What does it look like?
Just a piece of glass.
Okay. I head back.
Yeah.
I've been crying. Like.
Hey.
Hi.
I'll instinctively hug him.
I'll hug you back.
You okay?
Yeah, I don't really know what just happened, honestly. That seems like a blur.
I think that's okay. It will make sense, I'm sure.
I think I got my point across.
Good. You always do.
In the end.
Yeah.
After a lot of babbling.
No.
It's your turn.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I give you a hug.
Look to Ranga.
We'll say the Ranga goes over. He has his time. It's finished. And then, do you want to be the final?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll go over.
You head over.
Hey.
Again, she's not facing you. And you see her just... Lenore. I've been expecting you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
It is okay.
I'm scared.
That is okay. We fear what we do not understand.
Yeah.
We fear what we cannot see. We fear what we cannot change.
Yeah.
As you walk towards the tree, you can see the colours of the ocean. The brown of ships. The dark colour of Silver's skin. The turquoise of his coat and his silly feather. And you can almost make out each of the Driftborn. You see the deep, dark colours of the Dark Heart. Some of the Everflame. You see bits that you recognise as your father. Bits that you recognise of your mother. Your tree is far more varied than a lot of the others.
It's beautiful.
You are beautiful.
Thank you.
I know this is going to be difficult. And with you, well, let me just say I've got a little surprise.
I can handle difficult.
You have all your life.
Yeah.
Just like one of the others. Tough run. Not a great start. Well, actually, a beautiful start.
The best start.
I think that's the problem.
That is the problem.
We had a hiccup early doors. But because of love, we got back on track.
Always do.
And we will. I promise.
That's why I'm here.
I know. Now, like I said to the others, she pauses and sort of, she is eye contact. She is just all the time. But she does break it for a second. I will be the one who decides if I can grant what you are looking for.
Of course.
But if not, I can show you a path. I can show you a direction. What is it you want?
I want too much. I fear. There isn't a... There is a singular bit. I have been thinking about this ever since Silver's map. I thought I wanted to come here to ask. I just want to find him. I just want to find him. But then we met his family. We went back to his family. And I was reminded of why he wanted to come here. He wanted to come here to make... It wasn't a selfish request. He wanted to make his family better. He wanted to go back with enough for his family and for the people he cared for. So do I owe it to him to ask for that instead? Or is bringing him back to them the most I could do? And then it goes beyond that, doesn't it? It goes beyond. What if we went back to my mother? What if she didn't? What if this all stemmed from me coming back? What if I am a curse?
She lets out an audible laugh.
What if I am a curse? And what if when my mother brought me back, I brought something back with me, and everything I touch, it bleeds into? What if I wasn't on the ship that night? And what does it mean for my friends?
Imagine. I am the one who sees the paths, she points at the tree, not you. You don't see any of them. Yet you imagine so many.
That's the problem.
You make so many up. You make up the reason, you make up the consequence, you make up the narrative. None of them exist. I see. What if you weren't on the ship? Imagine. Nobody gets tied down. Nobody's here. At least you saved all the ones you did. You did everything you could, yet you still blame yourself for the things you didn't. An omen. Believe me, I think you're important. You make far more waves than many. But you're not as important as you think you are, in the nicest way. An omen, a curse. Oh, I spread. You spread a lot. You spread a lot of joy. Why is it always a curse?
I don't know.
It's because it's not. Now look. You didn't realize, but in your hand, you've got the compass. And she takes it out your hand. And she's doing a lot of, rummaging around in her coat. And she says, now, like I said, you are a special case. You've been through a lot. So I am willing to do a few favors. But you need to tell me what you want.
You can't tell me.
I can tell you.
No. I just want to find him. I just want to find him.
You see, she flips open the compass and she looks at it. It is broken.
Yeah.
She flips the top shut. She takes one of her nails. She taps it on the top and she flicks it open. Fixed. She hands it back to you. Tiny. What else?
She looks at the compass again, and she's actually going to open it and look at it and see.
Direction. I have a friend. Look, I'll tell you all about it. You'll find him. I promise. On me. And if you don't, I failed. I'll retire. Okay?
I think Lenore's gathered with the information that you're telling me that.
Yes. Oh. She reaches into her pocket. She pulls out a tiny little pouch that's filled with gold coins and she throws it at you. I can do it. What do you want? What do you want to see? What do you want, Lenore? All of these things. It is fine. Tell me. You're like him. She points over at Theo.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
You don't need to explain. I already know. I can already see.
Why me?
Why?
I want to know. Why me?
Now we're talking. She picks up the staff. She slams it against the tree. Only a few of the drops fall. And as she does, she grabs your head and she puts it over the well. And as it does, those drops hit the water. And as they do, they make splashes. You see. You're stood in a forest. But right down the middle of this forest, there is a scar. There is a dead piece of land that runs right through the middle of it. On the left, you can see in the distance these beautiful oranges, these beautiful warm tones, these beautiful autumnal colours. On the right, you turn and you see cold, you see blue, you see white, you see ice. You see two lights, just like you've always seen. Souls. They come to the middle. They face each other. They reach down into the dirt and they rip it up. And as they do, they put themselves in the hole and it's buried over. And time passes and you see on both sides these two great, beautiful trees that these souls hang from. You see lights fade on either side. They appear again on the tree. Lights fade on the other side, and they appear on the tree. Over time, the trees age. Over time, the trees die. And from each side, the cycle repeats. Until one point, nothing comes from the right side, the cold side, the blue side. There is no tree left. And from the right side, you turn and face it. Everything behind you is normal. Everything behind you is as it's supposed to be. But on this side, you hear that sound. A vacuum. Something's being sustained, but it's borrowed. It's not theirs. You come out. Oh, very abstract.
I don't think I understand.
That is okay. Sometimes we never understand. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time. For you, something was taken. Maybe it was given away. Was it done for the right reason? What is the right reason?
What is the right reason indeed?
It depends where you stand. It depends where the view comes from. You see everything in a different light. But, in my opinion, I think something could be returned. I think something could be fixed. And that is why. She points at you. You are why. Because you have the reason. Because you have the drive. Because you have the want. Sometimes by trying to fix your own problems, you fix everybody else's at the same time.
Is that why you wanted to see me?
I wanted to see you because you wanted to see me. And sometimes there are people that I want to see. And I needed to see you. Because I needed to show you.
It will make sense in time.
I promise.
And she holds the compass out. A new friend. Met recently.
He spends a lot of time down here. He's taking care of him. Even if you find him, you can't get him back right now. You need to do something else.
What do I need to do?
You know what you need to do. You know where you need to go. You know where he is. This isn't him. This is part of him, yes. And you need both parts to bring him back.
It's that gate.
Yes. And when you get through that, it will make more sense.
He's not gonna leave me again.
Eventually he will leave you. Just like you will leave him. We can't stop it. But I think time was cut a little short. Undeservedly. But by nobody's fault.
Learning that. Thank you.
It is okay. Now, the compass. You will find him. The bag is for his parents. Okay?
Thank you.
It is okay.
I think she'll try hug her.
No, it is fine. You hug her and she hugs you back and... Sorry. All of this, that's why I don't do it very often. Takes quite a lot out of me.
Thank you. Let us.
No.
No, let us. We can silence.
She stops and she says, I am not one of the people I mean to take care of. Okay? I am fine. I've been doing this for a long time. Long.
Maybe. Is this it? We could. We're happy to stay. Well,
Yes, I'm not kicking you out right now. I can come over and we can have a little chat and you can ask questions. I imagine you've got a lot of them.
yeah.
Yes. Shall we go?
Yeah.
Come on.
I think she's going to take one last look at the tree. One last look at all of the colours and everything that hangs off of them, and kind of moments from the past and moments of the future she doesn't understand yet, and things that certainly are lonely and happy and have all of these in them and don't. And
Roll me a perception check.
19.
19. You look, and she's about to walk you away, and she realizes that you're looking at the tree, and she says, take a minute. Let me see if you see something. You take a look at the tree. You look into each of them, one by one, and you can just see paths that you have walked, you haven't walked. But one thing that you do see is there was never a path, ever, where this didn't happen. There was never a reality where this didn't happen.
I was supposed to meet you.
You were. Our fates are intertwined.
And that's comforting to me. I hope it is to you.
When I can see every reality, everything's quite comforting.
In every reality, then.
Come on. She heads back over with you, shuffling with her big cane. Sorry. So how is everyone feeling?
Okay.
Yeah.
I hug you.
Okay.
Yeah. Intense.
Cryptic.
That is how the fates are. That is how the omens are. Again, as I explained, if I was to explain it, it would probably make less sense.
Yeah. It's better to walk the path.
Yes.
Because what you think is different to what I think, and to you and you.
Exactly. Would you like to see my house?
Yeah.
I'd love to.
She said that as she heads inside the conch. And you can see that it is like a slanted landscape up. There is just like little shelves built out, and you can just like walk up these different staircases up and up and up and up until you get to the top. And there is this like opened clam where her bed sits. There's lots of like pictures on the wall. There's a lot of her macrame that she's like hung up in different places. Lots of different bits of furniture. Please take a seat. We can have a drink.
I like the nautical theme you got going on.
I don't have much else to lean on. It is just what is around.
Did you elect to live here, or?
Yes, we needed to be far away. Somewhere where people can't just walk in.
Do you like it?
Oh, I love it. It is nice. It is, see a lot of different things going by every day. The landscape changes. It is good.
Don't have any family or...
No. We are not born. We are almost willed into existence.
Interesting. You, selfishly, and a question for a ghost maybe, but you met a man, Admiral Swansong.
Yes.
We speak of him. There was a change one day, and I just want to know, what did he ask for?
You have already been told.
He just wanted enough. That's all.
Crazy, I know. Imagine just wanting enough, but not being given it. Imagine a man who is surrounded by a lot of degeneracy, a lot of greed, a lot of toughness, to want to break the mold when your environment molds you so is very honorable. Takes a lot.
I know a man like that.
Could have been much different, but I could see his heart. It was good. And what, with enough, look what he did, look what he changed. It is tough out there. For so many. When it doesn't need to be. If only more were like him.
Indeed.
The world would be a lot different.
Indeed. And on the other hand, there was a king who asked, we think, for a glimpse, and it cursed him.
He did not ask for a glimpse. He asked for far too much, that is what he asked for. And he is the reason I lost my last preserver. Almost similar to a current situation that we nearly had.
I'm glad we stopped it.
I can be kind, but I can be cruel. When you force your way down here, it might seem like I give you what I want, what you want. But in the end, I always get my way.
What would have happened if she made it down here? The Lavender Queen.
I'd have seen what I was fancying. A cursed bloodline. A plague. A swarm of insects.
Her intentions were her daughter. She wanted her back. The way she came about it might have been completely incorrect. The intentions themselves, though, aren't necessarily bad.
No, but the execution. And look, respectfully, if I was to bring back everyone that died, I wouldn't exist. I couldn't exist. Like you've seen, It is exhausting. It takes a lot out of me. And people like him, they poison the well. It can change things I see, corrupt the water. So, it is not just bad for him. It is bad for you. All of you.
You say this friend who's looking after Silver. There's no chance that there's others. There's no chance that... I can't remember her name, the daughter's name. Lenore would. There's no chance.
Oral.
There's no chance. Oral.
Yeah, she will be there.
Okay.
Yeah. He is, particularly large. My friend.
What way?
Spanning the ocean floor.
Spanning the ocean floor?
Yes.
What?
He... For someone so powerful to be so purposeless is, sometimes a little dangerous. I'm just glad I found him when I did.
Who is he, this friend? What is he?
He went by many names, but, he's moved on to a new life. They call him the Serpent of the Sea. Somebody took a chance on him. Believed in him. Many, many moons ago. Gave him purpose again. And because of that, he's taken to helping people. Even though they maybe don't realize they're being helped. Not yet, anyway.
Noble cause. I look forward to meeting your friend.
You maybe won't see him, but he will be able to say hello.
And he's with Silver.
He's got Silver. He's protecting him,
That's good.
waiting for someone to collect.
Did you get the answers you were looking for?
Kind of.
I think sometimes the answer isn't obvious because you don't truly know what you're looking for yet.
I don't. We'll talk about it. All of it. But she'll get out the compass. This will lead us to him. But it is only part of him. And one half has to be dealt with first.
Which part does this lead us to?
Back to the gate. Back to the Neverwood. Back to the souls.
Are you sure about that?
No. No, I'm not. I'm not sure about any of it. What can I do apart from try?
Hey, we'll figure it out together.
Yeah, exactly.
Your words are cryptic, but I'm sure they'll make sense with time.
It will all become obvious. Especially when you go back topside.
I know. And thank you, my friends, and the Driftborn. It's all they wanted to. So thank you from them.
I think they could make a friend.
Yeah.
I think you've got two parts of the puzzle. And I think that they could help each other out. It will become obvious, I promise.
Okay.
Do you mean, Telly? That part of the puzzle?
Which one?
The girl they got with them. The devils want her. Is she part of the puzzle that is whatever's going on with the Fey realm as well?
Maybe. Maybe so. You Driftborn, my friend. I think an introduction is in order.
Of course. I would not go for him without them. No way.
Even when you leave them, they seem to want to do something quite noble. And I think they cannot do it alone, but with my friend. There will be a perfect union.
I agree.
Yes.
I'll tell them. What's your favourite colour?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe something like a deep green.
Nice.
It's nice. You've got some nice. Wait, I don't say that. I can't see colours.
Anything else before you head?
The Ashen Heart spoke of oracles of your kind. They said that you were celestial beings. Do you present yourself in a different way to different folk, or did they just name you celestial because they didn't want to accept that something else could have power?
You're so clever.
Thank you.
You got that answer without me even telling you.
All right.
You can see every path, every fate. I wonder if the names Sigets and Jossarians familiar to you.
Mm-hmm.
And our fates are entwined.
Yours, and who's his? I think he's buried his will in many fates. I think he's buried his cause in many people's. Dead or not, everlasting will be his.
And I guess the last from me, I told a friend that I would find their friend, Melis. She was chosen for an ascension. It was meddled with. How could I find her?
We'll find her.
Okay.
Just have to follow the path.
Okay.
That's what I like about you lot. You're all knotted up together.
Snake pit.
Snake fate.
Snake pit.
Snake fate.
Yes.
When you see all these paths branching out from us, can you tell which one is most likely? Or are they all even?
Would you believe me if I said it was a day-to-day thing?
I would. So it's easy to change paths once you set on a course. You can
Nothing
re-steer.
ever said.
Yeah. I'd like to think so too.
You say that, and as you say that, something just catches your eye, buried in a little bit of the sand.
I glance at it.
Glance at it, just like something's just like caught a smidge of the light.
I head over to it and I look a little bit closer. I don't want to touch it in case it's like her stuff, but
Doesn't seem to be stuff. Seems to be something that's like buried. Something that's like buried itself in the sand, just from like being here.
Okay, I'll crouch down and pick it up.
Yeah, you guys don't pick it up. It's just a little piece of glass.
Similar to the one that I have.
Yeah.
I check. Do I still have the one that I have?
You do?
Pick up the other one. I just look at her. Is she looking at me picking it up?
She looks at you and she goes,
I add it to my sea glass collection.
Yay!
She nods.
I just look. I don't know what's going on, and that frustrates me.
Are you stealing?
No, that belongs to him.
Nice.
There's more. You know, I took an interest in fate somewhat recently. You know this?
Now you're getting it.
I see. I'm starting to understand. I never did like the idea that things were set in stone, you know?
Then don't believe it.
No. I don't. I like things to be open. I like not knowing fully what happened. Makes things more interesting.
You see, put get up. Oh, I think your ride is coming.
It has been an honor.
It's been very nice. You have been very receptive. Some people get very angry.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Will we see each other again? Will we meet?
Probably not,
Okay.
but that's okay. You have everything you need.
Okay.
Okay?
I have faith in that.
Good.
I was gonna hug her again.
You hug her.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it. You've got other things to worry about.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
You be ready.
I'll try. I feel like I'm leaving with more questions than I came here with.
Is that not a good thing? You like that, no?
I do.
Okay.
More mysteries to explore.
You'll have what you need. Just be ready.
I'll make sure that I am. For
Okay.
every eventuality, for every fate.
And remember, look for the bad. You can already see the good.
Yeah. I scowl a little bit as I say that, but yeah.
Finding the bad is not a bad thing. Finding the bad is a good thing. And you look for the good, no?
Yeah.
Interesting.
There being bad at all is a bad thing in my eyes.
You can't stop that. She grabs you and she shakes you and she says, stop trying to stop everything. You said, you got what you need? Yeah?
Yeah.
Remember, look at it. She points at the compass. You already have one of the pieces. Let's find the other. Okay. She just does a little smile at you. It's not gonna be easy,
No, I didn't expect it to be.
but you'll find it. You'll find you. Whether you're willing to accept it, only you can decide. Okay.
Yeah.
Got any questions?
Nope.
Good. I like that. Looks at Ranga. So I'm not to them.
They high five.
Yeah, they got a secret handshake already.
Yeah.
He suddenly got really sick armor.
He's fucking take that. He's got the biggest swords you've ever seen.
He's 7 foot tall.
He's got a couple of fucking treasure chests with him.
He's got a chucky milk.
Yeah.
Big gold necklace.
It never fucking goes down, no matter.
What did you ask for, Ranga?
Oh, nothing.
He's driving a fucking Porsche.
He's got himself a Lambo. Right. Okay.
Oh,
You're gonna have to run and jump, okay?
no.
I'll tell you when.
Both two of my specialities.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. Okay. You ready?
Yes.
It's about right now. Go! When she says it, and as you run out, you jump out into the pitch black, as you feel like you're just floating.
I was doing running, I remind everyone to...
We jump out, head explodes.
No!
End of the campaign.
She says, I didn't see that. You jump out, and as you exit, you just feel like you're floating through the nothingness for a second until suddenly you hear as you almost like are swept up by the ship as it turns and arcs upwards as you begin to head further and further and further up as the ship is beginning to deliver you back to the top. As you go, a lot to think about. Some things that really don't make sense right now. Some things that were obvious. And some things that are maybe hard to swallow. You all travel at the speed of light through the ocean's depths as it begins to change from those deep blacks to those deep blues to that sort of beautiful dark blue into the point where you can see the sun again as you're passing all of the surroundings of the sea. You can see the hole in the earth waiting for you as the ship crests out and slams back down as you are returned to the Blue Storm archipelago.
That was an experience.
Yeah, I don't think there's many people alive who could say that they've been through that.
Nor do I think there ever will be.
No. No. What the fuck now?
I guess we head back to land and let Captain Rosanna continue on her journey.
You are dropped off at the shore as the extremely nice skeleton crew waves goodbye to you as you are put on the skiff to head back to the shore.
I like to imagine that as they go, they all tip their hats where they do with their skulls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They take their heads off.
Woo! Yippee!
And you are back.
Can we go find the preserver?
The preserver is still at the precipice, but as you say goodbye to the ghost ship, it turns back round, enters back into the sinkhole, and as it does, it begins to fill itself back in as the storm above the area of the Blue Storm archipelago returns to its normal day sky, as the water returns to its normal colour, as the people return to their normal lives.
I don't want to be weird about it, but
What are you going to be weird about? Nothing weird happened.
I point up at the preserver. Anybody else find all that really attractive?
It's having a nosebleed.
The throat singing, the power.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, each to their own. I'm happy for you. I'm really happy for you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. How are we all doing?
Good.
I don't know. Maybe not great. I don't know if I like what you said. Necessarily. And I certainly don't necessarily understand it.
I suppose that's the thing with seeing into the well, I don't even know if it's the future. But getting a glimpse of what could be or what was. I think we don't. It doesn't matter if we like it or not. It's how we approach it after that. What did she show you?
Not necessarily about what she showed me, it's what she said to me. That I should look for the bad in people. I don't know if I agree with that. I think she's a very wise woman, clearly. Very powerful. And I'm sure she had her reasons for saying that.
Sure. I think we have to trust that what she says comes from understanding and comes from seeing. It's the curse, I think, of being able to see everything, is speaking to it in a way that is hard.
I'm no oracle, but I think, maybe the life that you have is not the life that you envisioned a few months ago when you were in the creation of Adam.
Certainly not.
You cannot avoid the bad now. It was all good and well thinking of the good of folk when you were in that room creating something that ain't never been done before. But look where we are, look at all the bad we've seen.
But look at the good we've done. Look at the good we've changed.
I don't think she's telling you that everything is bad.
No.
Of
course.
I think there's a light and a darkness. There's a balance. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
I think knowing and trusting that people can be bad, I think that's important.
I guess it almost feels like giving up, Giving up hope. Giving up on people. Giving up on humanity.
Is
to admit.
Is that what she said to you?
No.
To give up on hope?
No, of course not. That's just how it feels.
Hope's what we create, Theo.
And I get such joy from doing that.
You're too good. You're too good.
I think we all are. And I think that's maybe where my inability to see that in the negative in others stems from. Being surrounded by so much good.
How about you trust your gut more? How about if something feels bad, feels strange, consider it. And if you can discern the difference, how does the saying go? The knowledge to know what you can and can't change, and the courage to not.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it.
Something like that.
How are you feeling?
She showed me something that I don't fully understand, but I don't think I was supposed to yet. It seems like she gets the compass out. She's going to actually properly open the compass and take a look at the compass now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Give me a survival check. As the navigator of the sea, I'll give you advantage anyway.
Thank you so very much. 16.
16. It's definitely not pointing to the portal.
Is it pointing towards
the ocean?
Or is it pointing towards the direction of, where the Neverwood would be?
No.
Is it pointing towards the direction of where the storm, the shipwreck happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Lenore feel that this compass will take her to Yarmungandr? I don't know. Take her to the friend who's holding his body? Or does she feel like this will take her to the soul, or the other half that the Oracle spoke to?
You think this is going to take you to where you lost him?
So the physical body, probably.
Lenore knows that by looking at the compass, right? Knowing that that's where it happened.
Yeah.
She'll put the compass down on something so everyone can actually look at it. She fixed it.
Where does it point now?
To exactly the place we lost him. Exactly, I think. So.
Well, that's where we'll find him.
Yeah. She was more than happy to give me that. It was like it was nothing at all for her. But she asked me what I really wanted to know. I asked her what you touched on. Why me? She showed me. It was this forest. And there was two sides. One that was alive and brightened like an autumn day, and then the other one that was cold and dark. But there was a scar that ran between the two of them, separating them. But I saw two souls from each side approach each other. They lay down together and they bloomed together, trees, flourishing with souls that fell away and grew again, and the cycle repeated over and over until it didn't. On the side, the dark, cold side, it stopped. The tree stopped growing. And I heard a sound that I've heard before. I told you, God, weeks, months ago now, a dream I had, and I went to see my father. On the in-between, the way there, I saw a man who was being drained, a soul being drained, and a sound, this horrible sucking sound.
I remember you mentioning it.
And it was there again. And I get the feeling that that side, without the tree, it's sustained, yes, but it shouldn't be. It's being sustained by something that isn't theirs.
Do you think it's a metaphor for the Seelie and the Unseelie cord?
I think it's the ever-birthing seed of the Unseelie.
It's still so unclear right now, but...
Seems almost like... Well, I don't know which side is which necessarily, although if I had to hazard a guess, I'd guess the Seelie court is the autumnal side and the Unseelie court is the winter side, but it does seem like they are, like you said, sustaining themselves on others.
Yeah.
Now, maybe we need to figure out what they're doing, why they're doing it.
Silver's soul is connected. It is connected. And that gate that's in the Neverwood that Sagetson put there and locked away. We came to the conclusion above game, in game, that goes to the Feywild. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
the Fey.
I think I do. I think there was some like Fey energy around the portal.
Didn't Sigrund
Yeah.
confirm something
I think
too?
he did, actually.
Talon said that things would come through that were from a different realm.
Yeah. It's... The answers are there.
Yeah.
And I know that... And I'm glad to know that Silver's body is being taken care of. But
Do you think his soul is trapped? Do you think he's been vacuumed in that way?
I don't know if I'd prefer to think it's because he chose to stay with me over that. But, yeah.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah. If there's one thing we're good at doing, it's sticking our noses in things and finding out.
So I feel good. Doesn't make sense, but she told me it would, and I trust her. It will make sense.
Seems like you have a somewhat clear path ahead, at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah. What about you? What did she show you, or what did you ask for?
She showed me the snake pit. The intertwinings of everything, everything is connected. And I don't understand exactly how, but I understand that I'm not supposed to understand right now. we will do what we will do, and that will help everyone.
When I brought up Melex, we seemed confident. Did she show you something to do with?
Yeah, not the answer.
No.
Just the knowledge that is a piece of the jigsaw puzzle that is all of us, and that we'll solve that, and through solving that, we'll get a little clearer on everything else.
You trust that?
Seems solid.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
Nobody asked for a wish. Nobody made a wish.
Ranga and his chocolate milk. I didn't have to. She was so willing. She points at the compass, and she, the pouch that she gave Lenore. Can Lenore actually look into it now?
Mm-hmm. It's got 10 gold pieces in it.
She was so willing to give me these things, and honestly, I didn't know what I was going to ask for. Just too many things. I told her that I wanted too many things. No, I didn't have to ask. In the end.
It was close. It was on the tip of my tongue, but I don't think she would have given me it anyway. When it came down to it. I don't think I need her help to do what I want to do. And I said as much. I said, I'm going to achieve this with or without your help. And she said, well, why do you need my help? And she was right.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have. It would have helped me. But I didn't. I didn't think she would.
Roughly the same. Maybe a little different. The things that I want, I think a man to achieve. And if I don't achieve them, then they ain't mine to have.
Like I said to Baranza, if I don't achieve what I want to achieve, I'm just going to try again. For better or worse, I suppose, sometimes. Persistence is key.
Mm.
But no, I just made sure that Adam was safe.
Mm-hmm. Of course you did.
I don't know why. It just is what I thought about in the moment.
I know why. I think you do too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You trust her?
No. No, I don't think I do, and I'm not sure why I don't. But that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if I trust her or not. If you know, given that she is the Oracle, trust is irrelevant. She gave me this. I'd show them the piece of glass. And I saw another in the sand in her house. I don't know what it is.
Breadcrumb, maybe?
I'm thinking so. When I mentioned to her about fate, she said... She winked. Cryptic. But I'll be damned if I don't enjoy a puzzle.
Indeed. Indeed. A lot to
unpack.
Yeah. But fuck, I am glad that we did it together.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is no one else I would rather be in the snake pit with than all of you.
Yeah. If my fate's going to be intertwined with anyone, yeah, I'm glad it's you guys.
Same.
I'm glad that our paths crossed again.
Yeah, I think my path would be very different had it not.
Mm.
And I think Adam's path would be very different as well. What's our next plan? Are we heading straight to... We have a ship.
I don't know.
Perhaps now is a good time to get the physical body, if that's what you want.
I don't know. I think I need to talk to the Driftborn. The Driftborn is still here, right?
They're just circling.
Yeah.
They don't really know that they're allowed to come in yet.
Well, we haven't signaled yet.
Oh, shit, yeah, fuck.
Whatever we choose to do, I think what the Oracle told me is it is the right thing to do, whatever we choose. So don't worry so much about which thing we choose.
That's comforting.
Hmm.
A little bit.
It also feels... I don't know. It empty. I feel like a lot of the time it is a wrong thing to do. You know, if one of us killed another where they stood, that would be objectively the wrong thing to do.
Do you really think that any of us is going to do that?
Maybe I'm overthinking.
I think you're overthinking, Theodore.
Unlike me, I know.
You know the difference between right and wrong.
Yeah, of course.
So, trust that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have a little faith.
Let's get the Driftborn back in. Let's... I don't know. I don't know if we should probably check in with the Preserver, if nothing else.
Give her Koatoa back to her.
Yes, I need to hand over the Koatoa.
I am burdened with these Koatoa.
I will... my runes will flash and a ball of fire will appear in my hands and I shoot up. It was 1 to come close, 2 to go away forever, right?
God, I can't remember.
You accidentally said them.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah,
They
you
nuke
shoot
the
up
island.
the correct
I
amount.
shoot up the correct amount
and
of
you summon
flares into the air.
you summon the Driftborn to you as they very cautiously, very slowly make their way towards the islands. The Preserver comes down and meets you. I hope you found everything that you were looking for.
Thank you for opening the way.
It is okay. It is our duty. It's our purpose.
It was really cool.
It is quite a spectacle.
Throat singing.
I've got another nosebleed.
Throat go. Preserver the throat
Stop
go.
that.
Did you, usually the Kotor, that gifted something to...
I gave him some rosary beads.
Do you have any more?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you mind giving it to me?
No.
Thank
Give
you.
a set of rosary beads.
Yes. This will be enough for me to take them from you. Something that you have gifted to me, that you have gifted to them.
It's literally a handover document.
Unless you wish for any final words of wisdom to be imparted upon them from their time of belief in you.
I don't suppose I have any words of wisdom for them. The rosary beads I gave to them were my nicest set. If I could maybe have that back, do you think?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll be able to get them for you.
I wouldn't mind seeing him again.
We can head there now if you want.
All right.
This is Abigail wanting to see the fish people again.
Yeah.
Yes, we can head over to the island now. You've got your gills, so
Yeah, I do.
we should be able to make the journey unimpeded.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you would wish to accomplish here before we head over?
No, nothing. Unless there's anything we can do to help or...
No, it is fine. We are now in our down period in between the next time that she is summoned.
Do you have any ways to protect yourself if this were to happen again? If the Queen were to become impatient and return?
If it happens, it was meant to happen. And the person who did it would be dealt with.
Mm-hmm. I think the only last thing from me, Almeen was the messenger.
Mhm.
I mean, was the message.
The very first of your people who we met, Almeen, he, as you know, is just a messenger. He was very brave. He went out of his way. He was prepared, I think, to lay down his life. He would have, to help you. I think that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
That is good to know. Almin is taking an interest in becoming one of the speakers in his later years in life.
Mm-hmm.
Age does not need to be a factor. I'm sure that I could begin his training earlier than was planned.
If he wishes.
If he wishes.
I just wanted you to know.
It will be a reward. Thank you for letting me know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anything you want from...
No, just thank you for your hospitality and for... Oh, I did want to say one thing. Sorry for crashing into the ship while you were on board. It was a calculated...
Think that is what saved my life.
Yeah.
Do not need to apologize.
Okay, that's good. We didn't want, crash into you.
She looks at you and just looks over you. And she walks towards you. I know it's frustrating.
Yeah.
I know, it can be.
Yeah. It's frustrating at the best of times when I don't understand something, and I do have to trust it'll make sense in time, but it is frustrating, yes. Thank you.
It is okay to not understand. Because you will understand eventually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't let it turn to anger.
I'll try not to. I'll try not to.
Don't look back in anger, someone's sorry.
Some would sing.
Oh!
Come on then.
I heard her say.
You head from the main island to Shoto, the island that you first landed on when you first got here. You make your way through the jungles until you begin to get to a small, familiar camp.
I cast Mage Armor.
You see a number of these small fish people going about their daily business. But you can see that one thing is slightly different, is hanging out of one of the branches of the tree. You can see that your rosary beads have been hung. And underneath it, there is just a little circular pedestal that has a few mats around it, sort of where they would pray. And some of them are cooking, some of them are hunting, some of them are just sleeping, and some of them are praying.
Mm-hmm.
And you come into view, and you see that one of them sees you as they turn and they slap the other ones, and they're like, Adore! Adore! As they all begin to chant, Adore! 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 As they come over to you, and they sort of like usher you into the camp, and they begin to like show you the beads and the little worshipping station.
Silence is like, I want to keep these little guys, actually.
Actually, I'm staying here, guys. I'm rolling a new character.
Yeah.
Should bring them with us.
Yeah, the whole squad.
Whole squad.
Whole squad of Kuatoa.
I will give obvious like, oh yay, beautiful. Like
You seem happy with it, and they're
Yeah.
like, they like congratulate each other.
Nice.
yeah. And then I gesture for the preserver.
They look to the preserver.
Everyone's like, boo!
And I will again, Silence is quite accustomed to ceremony and to acting out ceremony, so she will act out a ceremony of giving the new beads to the preserver and bowing to her and calling her Ator.
Oh. Adore.
Ator.
They look at you, but they point. Adore.
Ator.
Adore. As they all look at each other. Adore.
These guys are so aliens from Toy Story. Called
Yeah.
the claw.
Adore. But they still, some of them like take your hand and like put it against their heads.
I bless them.
Yeah. Adore. Oh, adore. As they look up at the preserver.
And then I whisper to the preserver, how do I get my other rosary beads back?
I will give them to you.
Thank you.
Adore.
Adore?
She heads over and she takes the beads off the tree. And you see some of them like...
I'm like,
And she takes the beads and she gives them back to you. And you can see some of them like...
I bow a little as I take them.
Adore. Adore?
Adore.
Adore. Adore.
Hmm.
You see one of them's like, Adore! And then all of them turn to that one and they're like, Adore!
Ah, cuties.
Oh, adore, okay. Adore.
Little guys.
Yeah.
They're so fun.
Yeah.
Ah.
You cast fireball.
Hey, listen.
He says he falls in the whole fucking jungle on fire.
Don't tempt me. My trigger fingers are itchy.
Thank you. You
You're
have passed them back to me and I will take fantastic care of them. And thank you for being the caretaker while I was not able to tend to them.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Okay. Is there anything else we could do for you?
Not that I can think of. It has been a great honor to be able to help you and you to help us.
It is only an honor for those who deserve it. And you deserve it.
Thank you.
Thank you for getting our people out of the situation we found ourselves in.
Of course.
You did not need to do that, but you did. And I appreciate it.
Of course.
And so does she.
I hope our paths will cross again.
They might. There's only one person who knows.
Indeed.
Kavandia.
She shoots you.
That's all.
Okay. Do you know how you're getting off?
Yeah, we have a ship on the way.
Okay. Very good. I'll walk you to the shore then.
Yeah.
Yes. She walks you to the shore, through the jungle, as the Kuatoa sort of like big elbow wave you away.
We wave back.
As they disappear off into the distance, and you see that your ship has sailed its way in, and it's very strange. Like this little microcosm of life that is just so secluded and so alone in comparison to the rest of the world. To see your friends from Farrahdor sail in here, the worlds colliding, just feels strange. But they are able to send you out. They've somehow found a new skiff. They've got you a skiff. You head to the boat, and just like that, as you are leaving the Blue Storm archipelago, having changed its trajectory from what was potentially a disaster to the status quo being restored. In a similar way that you have done a lot of things on your journey so far. Theo. Just as you're about to leave the shore, another little glint you see in the sand.
I take it, kind of almost knowing what it is before I even look at it. This little glint. I crouch down and I pick it up.
You pick up another small piece of glass.
Is it like a shard of glass, or is it like a square of glass? Like, does it look like it's a broken piece of glass from a bigger piece? Is what
Yeah,
I'm
it looks like
asking.
a broken... All of them are different sizes, different shapes, like shattered in different ways and different angles.
Mhm. And they're not reflective like a mirror. They're just glass.
You can see a little bit of yourself in it, but it's not that's not its purpose.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
It's not a shattered mirror.
No.
No. Okay. I take it. I look curiously at it, and I take it for now, and I get back on the ship.
You do. You hop on board. Adrian comes over to you.
I'll beeline for Adrian and hug him.
He gives you a hug. So, what's the plan? Where we going?
She's gonna flip open the compass.
He looks down.
And she's gonna hand it to him.
He nods back at you. Okay.
He's there.
He's there. He grabs your shoulder, like tears just filling at the bottom of his eyes. Well, if that's the case, let's go and fucking get him.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Come on. They look over and you can see like a few of the Guadora the side there. You see the preservers there, a couple Almeens there, just waving you off, saying goodbye as you begin to sail yourself away from the Blue Storm archipelago to wherever we're going next. That's where we're going to end for today.
Oh my
goodness.
The Oracle. Oh my goodness.
What a confusing lady.
There was a lot of tears in that one. Let me tell you that for free.
You cried at all of them.
I cried at all of them. And I would have cried at Ranga's too. I know that for a fucking certain fact.
Ranga getting his Porsche.
I wish that was me.
He asks for chalky milk and yacht.
Wish that was me.
Oh, thanks so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Welcome back to the Ascension of Farrahdor, and I'm excited to be playing every week. I know we've had a couple of breaks over the Christmas period and stuff like that.
Now.
Back to normal. I'm excited to play next week.
Me too.
I hope you all enjoyed yourself.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I hope Josh transforms back into a human.
Yeah. Any last words, Josh?
What fucking noise do giraffes make?
Oh, fuck
I think it's crazy.
It's what? The giraffe noise?
Yeah, I think it's giraffe noise is
crazy.
fucking wild.
It's off the fucking chain.
Absolutely fucking bonkers.
Am I waiting for you to pull up this?
I feel like that's just it eating leaves.
I mean, maybe
does-
it doesn't communicate.
Maybe it doesn't. That's just the animal sound. Giraffe.
Oh yeah, I can understand what it's saying.
Yeah.
Thank you, Josh, for
Thanks,
that.
Josh.
Yeah.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
Josh.
Tabletome, for the sponsorship.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much for watching, and we're going to see
Yay.
you guys next Thursday. Bye.
And once again, another huge thank you to our patrons and our YouTube members, and a huge shout out to our entity tiers.
Hoobs,
Ariel,
Tula,
Runarian, Maddie,
Luna,
Teddysaurus,
Caspian,
J-Spot TX, Dallin M,
Sleepy,
Joe Dragonlord 2,
Alistar,
Lawkeeper Society,
Ricky B,
Catherine,
Fowskin, Panda Queen Plays,
Xylo Boy,
Lucas Iapetus,
Luna River,
Crestomancy, Hairy Godfather,
Rainanana, CJ Chantel 1313,
Keplin 1000,
Pretend It's You Ace, Dana,
Captain Hades,
Sloby1,
Amelia A,
Rebecca K,
Banoffee Spy,
Tears of the Sun,
BH,
Crumley,
Dink Twin,
Light of Hearts,
Nathan W,
Timbo, The Nerdy Dreamer,
Stephen R,
Simple Gin.
Danny Lee Phantom, Spiritual Rogue, Brit, M Rule the Board, Jordan SC, Dino Robot Lover, Drew Standpie.
Thank you all so much for the support. You have no idea how much it helps.
And if you too would like to become a patron or a channel member here on YouTube, click the link in the description or the join button down below.